Salute to everybody. Salute, salute. I think 5 minutes is good enough for music and shit, man. So today's topic is gonna be Passport Bros channel is getting deleted. I'm not surprised. I'm just really surprised it took this long for them to get their channels. I'm surprised Geronimo. I did a collab with Geronimo a while back. Um, Keeping it real, I'm really surprised he lasted long. Like, man, I think he said like in he came out on Game Abroad's channel talking about what happened. I think he said they were referring his channel to like he was like promoting prostitution through his channel or something like that. But let me see. Hold on. I'm not how would you say? I'm not surprised at the latest that his shit was deleted. Not at all, man. Keeping it real, guys. Not at all, man. Um, who else got deleted? Floyd. Not surprised. Is anybody surprised that Floyd's channel got deleted? No. And shit, no. But this is gonna be an open panel, and anybody wants to jump on. Let me see. Let me drop the link right here. I thought I dropped it. YouTube took his sweet time. Yeah, I did. Floyd, I was surprised it didn't get deleted within the first week, but I think his other channel got deleted too. The one he has with the police and stuff, the cop watch shit. That one got deleted. Garbage channel, anyways. That one got deleted. Geronimo has some baddies, even though they're all pros or whatever. But man, his channel, it takes a while to get to his channel. But like, I think the problem with some guys is that some guys are able to adapt and they're able to like overcome and like morph into something else. Like, because let's be honest, that's what Ace Life was doing at first. Like, he would go up to pros, ask them sexual questions. I remember his old videos. Like, he would like record girls' asses and stuff like that. So I remember his old stuff, but he morphed into like, he changed it. Mario, like, he did interviews with girls, but he morphed into something else, like more family oriented, his channel. I think maybe Geronimo just got sucked into that passport lifestyle. Like, he couldn't get enough of it, and he just he was just never able to break away from it. He kept doing this Sasua shit. I'm like, damn, dude, like, he already had high enough numbers where he could like broken away from that and kind of like focus on something else. But he kept pushing it. YouTube finally said enough is enough, man. So it's just yeah, that's true. Geronimo had links to his OnlyFans. You can't do that on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I mean, he knows better and shit. So I mean, I don't know why. I don't know how his OnlyFans. I mean, like, man, bro, who wants to see anybody's OnlyFans? Like, man. Let me see. I'm sorry. Just hope that YouTube doesn't go too far and start dictating everything that can be said and shown. I think when it comes to women, they have more leadway. With my thumbnails, like, I've done thumbnails before with like, even if a girl has like a big breast and I have a tank top, she has a tank top showing it off just a little bit. YouTube has taken those thumbnails down. Even on TikTok, like, I did a thumbnail and it took it down. And I'm like, damn, man. So it's just like real strict, man. It sucks, man. And it sucks, man. YouTube is not what it was when I first started. You could post that. Well, not post anything, but like, you could pretty much use any thumbnail that you wanted to in the past. Like, and now it's like they're real super strict, man. It just takes a few people to report your channel for you to get a strike and then delete it, man. So I think the biggest channel that I saw get deleted before, like 2 years ago, was Rami Travels. But I think it had something to do with him. He got a Venezuelan girl pregnant. Upset. He had how would you say, like a fight with some Venezuelan girl in Medellin that he was working with. And I remember her seeing her posts on Instagram. So I think her people were just like reporting his channel, something like that. And so they ended up taking it down and shit, man. So yeah. Oh, shit, man. Let's see. My bad, guys. Oh, man. All right. But anyways, Skylar, I never really watched Skylar, but I thought he was like off. Like, he would just say the most random shit. Like, I didn't believe he was like feminine. I didn't like him and shit. Floyd, I didn't like him at all. Drama, I met him in person. I thought he was a nice guy. But like I said, I mean, I don't think Drama was probably like the only guy that didn't like have weird vibes or nothing like that. I mean, I did a collab with him. I still have the video I did with him on my channel. I thought he was a good dude. Didn't meet him really that long to get to good like know him like really well, but he seemed normal. I mean, he just does that shit, and like YouTube just said enough is enough, man. Yo, just tapped in. What it do? What's going on? Art of Will. But why do you need to show that kind of stuff? Yeah, I mean, I think with Geronimo, he was showing a lot of pros, man, and he was showing some bad look. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Of all the content creators that show pros, let's be honest, Geronimo was the only guy that was showing attractive women because Floyd never showed an attractive women. Who else? Skyler. I mean, I really didn't like the girl. I don't think I ever saw him show any girls. Skyler. No. Who else got deleted? Oh, oh, I can't think. But Geronimo to me was the only guy that was showing attractive girls, so I'll give him that. But why do you need to show that kind of stuff? My bad. Other sites for that crap, yeah. I think Homie Subs Patron or whatever got deleted as well. I think when he was beefing with a QB and shit, dude, he lost his shit, dude. Yeah, I seen these guys fighting over hippos. Yeah, man. I mean, I seen them with some nasty ass pros, man. Some of these dudes. I don't want to say their names, but I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, really, dude. Yeah, man. Just too much, bro. It's just too much for me, man. But anyways, man, I just kind of feel like I think the consultations, like, guys are gullible. Like, why am I gonna pay somebody like Skyler a consultation? Like, what is he gonna show me how to go with a pro? I'll tell you how to do it. Just go up to a girl, offer her money for exchange for sexual services, and that's it, bro. I said, dude. Tell QB to make content again. I think I'm gonna collab with QB whenever I go back to Mexico. I want to be going to Mexico in a few weeks before I go to Brazil. Actually, I actually finished packing my shit, but yeah, I hope, man. But QB got a promotion, man. He's making money and shit, so he doesn't want to mess that up. And not only that, but he got doxxed, bro. So that's pretty fucked up. Skyler was teaching other stuff. Yeah, but he talked a lot about women dating in Europe. And I kind of feel like I don't think this guy's really dating, man. Like when I look at Skyler, I just don't think that he's dating women in Brazil. Who else? I think shout out to Pesselman. You know what? Pesselman said something yesterday that struck me. Shout out to him. I'm glad that he's back. He said these guys that promote Sosua, Medellin, they shot themselves in the foot. And I agree with what he said. Instead of keeping it a secret, you go tell the whole world. Now guys that are making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, they're coming to these places and they're buying out these girls. They're giving them lavish lifestyles. They're buying them motorcycles, motor pads. They're buying them brand new cell phones. Like, man, you wouldn't believe what some of these guys are doing in these countries, man. The girls that I personally know, they're taking them out to Dubai, to Punta Cana resorts, Cancun resorts. Like, they're not even getting Airbnbs. They're getting like 5-star resorts and spending like $300 a night with these girls, man. So the girls that used to charge you guys like $50, $60. Well, I'm not saying the guys in the panel, but I'm just saying like in general, those guys, they got shit out of luck because now those same girls are charging dudes like $200 or $300. And that's what Pesselman was saying last night. Shout out to him, man. And he's right, man. These people just messed it up for everybody, man. They messed it up in Colombia, DR. Like now these girls are kind of just like on the mood where it's just like, I want this, I want that. And who do you have to blame? I think Taylor Made Dreams is one of the first ones, if I could be honest. He messed it up. I don't know why he's an OG. I don't know why he would be on the camera talking about Sosua. Like, and he was getting upset because the ghetto crowd was getting to Sosua. And I'm like, bro, but you brought that on yourself. You started making those videos, bro. And I was supposed to collab with Taylor Made Dreams like 5 years ago. He said, yes, we could do an interview. I was like, all right, bro. And then when I didn't know he was a Sosua guy. I didn't know hell he was living in Sosua. I didn't even know he held a condo. I made a video. That was actually one of my first videos talking shit about Sosua because I just went and I thought this is like 2019. This is like way before it got trasher. But even when I went in 2019, I thought it was trash. Like girls walking in spandex. No, I didn't even want to talk about just nasty ass looking women, dog. Nasty ass looking women, dude. And I said a video about it, and I guess he felt some type of way, and he just like never reached out to me again. So that's the last I ever talked to Taylor Made Dreams. I thought he was like a cool guy, but I guess he got mad because I was talking shit about his Sosua. But it's true though, man. It was like 2019. Like I think that's when it started going downhill. But shout out to Mr. Lewis. Thank you for the $4.99. Dudes don't like to move in silence anymore. Posting chicks don't really wouldn't even look their way. Yeah. Yeah, I think that. I mean, I feel bad for the original guys that were like mongering and stuff like that. Those guys that really like that stuff, they got priced out, man. Imagine you're going on the budget to Medellin with a few $100, and like now you could only afford one girl because the girls are charging $300 a night. And like I saw another guy, was it on somebody else's stream? I'm trying to think who it was, bro. But he was talking about like he lives there, right? But he was talking when I was the weekenders, and this is like Gusto's, like a red light club that's there in the park. And he said he thought like the tab between everybody was gonna be like 100, $150. That's what he said. He said he had to pay like $500 out of his pocket. Like everybody was paying $500. I'm like, fuck that. I was like, bro, in Medellin, you could go to Dorserina, the best club there, or Lojeria. No, not Lojeria, Lujuria. I forgot the name of it. And Shiloh is the Swigger Club, my bad. Dulcerenia or Miranda are two good places. But you could get VIP there for like, I think it's like two bottles of 150 each. So it's like $300, man. And then whatever else you spend, you probably spend maybe another $200. So if you go with like 4 or 5 guys, that's about $100 each. And that's good, man. But guys want to be around pros and all that shit, I guess. But still, man, I just like, damn, dude. That happened to me too, like 3 years ago. I haven't been to the Isla in 3 years, but even then I thought it was expensive. Now they say like it's super expensive now, but some guys ordered like a bottle, a group of dudes that I was with, and I wasn't drinking alcohol. I was drinking like I think I was drinking a water bottle or something. And they like wanted me to pitch in, and I was like, well, you don't have to pitch in that much if you didn't drink. And I said, what? You want me to pay for a bottle that I didn't even drink? I was like, I remember that's why I stopped hanging around Americans, because of that dumb shit. I just looked at them. I'll be bad, guys. I didn't even know. I didn't have their numbers or nothing. I just only knew one guy in the crowd. And I remember just walking out and calling the Uber. I was like, fuck that. I'm fucking don't care if I ever see them again in my life, man. I'm not pitching in not even $20, man. They're out of their mind, bro. I stay out of that stuff. Yeah, they are, man. Once I saw the creep camera negotiate play for prices while going over the menu and walking streets in Saigon. I knew it was the beginning of the end. Damn, Saigon, Vietnam. Yeah, they're probably gonna mess up Vietnam too. I wouldn't be surprised, man. You already got that dumbass. What's his name? Zoom the Thailand over there, bro. He's. I can't stand those people, dog. Like all of them. Skyler is the worst in my opinion. He gave Kitty and claimed that he was the king of Brazil. Flaunts his business class and expensive food. He's all about the lifestyle. Yeah, man. Is Pesa Man keeping his channel gatekeep? Nah, bro. He has a channel. Man, I gotta put his channel here, guys. Give me a minute. I want to look for Peso Man's channel, and I want to put it right here in the link so people could subscribe to the channel. Give me a minute, guys. I want to find the link. All right, I'm back. Hold on. I'm gonna put it right here. Let's see if it comes out. That's his channel right there, Passport Police right there. But it's actually run by Uncle Rico. Yeah, there's always rhinos too. That makes it funnier. And these guys are so desperate too. Zoom to Thailand, BMT, travel all in Vietnam. Philly Don was there and left. Man, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Like those dudes, bro. They're giving Americans such a bad name. Ugh. And shit. But anyway, sub to this dude's channel and shit, dude. He can't make that many lives like he wants to, but he did a live yesterday, man. That was funny. Who else, the only YouTuber that I've gotten into it with was No Excuse, man. I mean, this guy, bro, calling me a tragic Latino, bro. This dude has the audacity to tell me that the Colombian wife or his ex-wife was a virgin. And then when I asked him what stratus is she from in Colombia, he says 8. There's no such thing as stratus 8. It just goes from 1 to 5. And then he tells you, oh, there's no stratuses in Cartagena. Like, oh, man. And if you look at the videos of all the girls that he has on his shorts, they're like none of them are interested in being with him. Like you could just tell, like they're not even having a good time and shit. He just buying them expensive dinners, bottles and shit, like flexing. And you could just tell by looking at the girls, they're not even having a good time, bro. And shit, but whatever, man. Peso Man's a clown. He's funny as hell, bro. But anyways, let me see. I'm gonna drop the link one more time if anybody wants to jump on and shit, dude. But I think this is a good thing for us, man. I think for anybody that likes to like live here long term, I think at the end of the day we're gonna have a better, much easier time because if it means 10 idiots won't show up or even 100 guys in 1 year because these guys' channels got deleted, that's a good thing for the people that are living over there. I could tell you right now that the expats that really do live in these places are just don't want these guys anymore. I'm really surprised that Austin Holloman's channel is still up, man. He's gone through some rough times, bro. And shit, dude. And he's just like, he's another cat fool. Like, that's the thing, though. They brought Floyd in knowing that he was an idiot, bro. Like, weird ass dude walking around with 3 cell phones and his passport, like, dirty as hell, dude. Like, you used him for clout as a mascot. And now you want to disassociate yourself from him when shit hits the ceiling. Like, nah, bro. I mean, Austin is very capable of bringing that fucking guy in. Like, why would you? That's why I tell these dudes, bro. Like, these guys are travel terrorists. Travel terrorists, man. That's what they are. Travel terrorists, man. And shit, they go over there. They ruin these girls. They're giving these girls hundreds of dollars, taking them to expensive dinners and 5-star resorts, man, and all this shit. And then they have the audacity to put the girl on camera and talk about, like, I'm a high-value man. Like, really, bro? That same guy in her body will taking her to go get a hot dog and a couple of grinsados and spends $25 and is still beating her soul through the mattress, bro. Don't give me that shit. What's your thoughts on Robert? Man, he's pretty funny, but you know he did some clown shit. Like he caught a guy robbing him, and he was like, he put the microphone on his face, and I'm like, bro, that's super dangerous because you like to go to those favelas, bro. You don't know who he knows, and I think now Roberto's he's a target because I'm like, okay, you got this guy arrested, but he's gonna go back to this favela. You're gonna he goes to the favelas a lot, and I'm thinking to myself, bro, it wouldn't be that hard for that guy to get payback at all. And shit at all, bro. You just like, you know, you took my necklace of 25. Like, why the fuck are you wearing a necklace in Rio, bro? You've been there long enough that you should know already, bro. And shit, you should know better and shit. I'm surprised his channel has not taken down yet. He's toned his down his content. He's out of Brazil doing his thing. Yeah, bro. I think a lot of guys are gonna have to start toning it down. I think Giamo should have toned it down and shit, dude. But I think he was just so obsessed with the clout, bro. Ironically, Kate was paying most of the time for Austin. Oh, she's a hoe, fool. Have y'all seen her porno video out there? She's taking the BBC. Bro, she's a 304, bro. Who was it? Nakamizi called her out, dude. Like when I think Austin was on the live one time. I think it might have been Peso Man's channel. I don't know whose channel it was and shit, dude. Somebody's channel. And she's like, bro, I guarantee you she's a 304. And he's like, nah, man, you're just hating and shit. Well, look, like 2 years later, she's over there writing the BBC, man. But Arda Will, bro, jump on, dude. I haven't talked to you like in a long time, dude. I dropped the link, bro. This is gonna be an open panel if anybody wants to jump on. I'm gonna be here for like a little bit and shit, bro. Austin and Kid Greatness were tricking off on Kate. Let me see. He's crazy to be even calling himself the Cria de Cria from the favela Rio, man, bro. I mean, to me, it's just like it's dumb shit, bro. Like I understand you want to get your lick back because the guy robbed your jewelry or whatever, your necklace. But at the same time, for like putting the camera on this guy, antagonizing him more than he has to be, and you're going to the favelas, bro. You don't know which favela he's at, and if he sees you there, bro, like what's to stop him from whooping your ass or him and his homeboys jumping you, bro? That's my thing. Like that's why I don't mess with these dudes. I just look at these guys as straight clowns, man. Kate was so mid. Yeah, I didn't find her attractive, if I could be honest, bro. I just think all these guys make it look bad. I mean, like Austin went on Fox, made us look like shit. Then he got on CNN Brazil, and shit. Then he's hanging around Red Beer. I saw them both in Sao Paulo like a year ago. But I didn't go up to them because, like I said, like their style is not my style, bro. Like they actually ended up going home empty-handed that night, and we ended up taking some of the girls there to like another bar and shit, bro. And we're not dating coaches like they are. Like they're charging like what, like $2,000 or $3,000. Buy my course so I could show you how to hook up with hookers. Shout out to Billy Gringo. I think he's the only one that has like a good channel where he actually like gives solid advice, bro. If anybody ever needs advice on when they go to Medellin, or I'm sorry, to Brazil, hit up Billy Gringo, man. He really has the connect, bro. He has connections when it comes to housing and all that stuff, lawyers, all that shit, man. So you ever need help, man? Shout out to Billy Gringo, man. He'll really come through for you guys. That's the guy that you should buy a consultation from. A guy that actually speaks the language, been all over the damn country, dated all this good stuff and shit, dude, and knows how to work a way around the damn country and shit, dude. But what's up, Art of Will, bro? What's going on? Buenas noches.
Boa noite, meu irmão. Como você vai?
Buenas noches.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. It's been a long time. How was did you go back to Brazil or no?
No. I only went once.
Oh,
I need to hit other cities though, for sure. There was still a spot that I missed in Rio that I'm definitely gonna spin back. One, I'm gonna hit up Parque La Ruines. I can't believe I missed that spot, but I'm gonna hit that up. Shizuoka National Forest. I was there, but I didn't see the waterfall that was inside there. So I'm gonna hit up at least those two spots in Rio, and then possibly check out Salvador and either Fortaleza or Recife. Trying to figure. Oh,
Fortaleza was
shout out!
dope.
I see the key maker is in Fortaleza. I see in the
yeah. Fortaleza is dope, bro. How do you like Fortaleza? But yeah, you should visit Fortaleza. I like the food. It was really good, bro. What other city did I like besides Rio? My second favorite city that I like in Brazil, man. Man, that's hard, bro. The second favorite one, bro. I'm not gonna say Sao Paulo because it's just like they don't have a beach. But I think Sao Paulo for me is kind of like good to like network and meet with people in Brazil. That's what I like about Sao Paulo. Like if you ever want to meet like a lot more people, I think Sao Paulo is a place where you could definitely network. I think the language exchanges in Sao Paulo are a little bit more better. It's a bigger crowd, and it's a lot more. You meet more professional women and stuff like that, or just professionals, whatever, dude. Like it's easier to make friends in those events. So I think when it comes to networking, I think that's why I like Sao Paulo. I could never live there like long term. I could do maybe like a month. But Rio is like my favorite city in Brazil. And then maybe like second one, I'll probably throw in maybe I thought Fortaleza was dope and shit, bro.
Really? Fortaleza. Yeah, I saw a couple of shout out to Milano. I know he's like the pariah in the space, but he did show a couple good things in Fortaleza, and also Billy Gringo as well.
What city in Brazil on there the thickest, bro? I think every city, bro. If I could keep it real, man. But you have to be able to talk to women, bro. That because it doesn't matter how the girl looks, right? Like if you're like, I told guys like if you go over there with like looking like you're 9 months pregnant, fooling. I mean, good luck, bro. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I mean, you might still get one and shit. That I don't know what your style is, but if you're into BWs or whatever, dude, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen some fat dudes with some good-looking Brazilian women, but there's always the local guys. I never seen like foreigners. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I never seen it.
You mentioned about the language exchange. I know.
Yeah, bro. I went to the North Coast, bro. So I started off in Bahia, Salvador. I didn't really like it. Maybe I need to stay longer, but I didn't like it that much. I was like, what else did I go to? I went to Aracaju. I didn't like it. I would never recommend Aracaju, even though I know some people that liked it. Aracaju's beat was like, nah. Then I went to Maceió. Maceió was actually pretty nice, bro. It reminds you a lot of Fort Lauderdale, bro. Maceió reminds you a lot of Fort Lauderdale, bro. Yeah. If anybody's ever been to Fort Lauderdale, that's what Maceió looks like. And the city after that, Natal. Natal was like okay and shit, bro.
Yeah. I see Aaron saying, check out I was at Foz do Iguaçu. I was at both of them. Foz do on the Brazil side and on the Argentine side. I did not see Paraguay, though. I should have. I just didn't have the time.
Yeah, I did. I went to, like I said, I went all up the North Coast. I missed Recife. And then I missed. There's another city that's right next to it. Starts with a J. I forget the name of it.
It starts with what?
A J.
A J.
It's right next to Recife, Jaraco or something. I don't know the name, but it's one of those two cities, and I missed it, and I went straight to Fortaleza. But you know what? I think Natal's pretty dope too. Even though the beach is not that great, I think it's like a small beach city, and it's like it has a decent beach. If you're not looking for like a big city where you could just walk everywhere, it's not that dangerous in Natal. I didn't feel like it was dangerous when I was walking at night. That was like the only city in Brazil I've ever walked at night where I just kind of like didn't feel like it was dangerous. I'm not saying that it's not. And shit. Yeah, that's it, Aaron. But they have this thing where they call like it's like their version of like country music. And there's a lot of good-looking women that are in that club. I went to in Natal, bro. I met a really good-looking woman. That she was super thick, too beautiful. I still talk to her to this day. Her sister's very beautiful to her friends, bro. So I kind of like, the hidden gems, bro, are the hidden gems for a reason, bro. Like,
right.
If I don't promote these cities, because even though I'm not going, I just don't want to. The expats that are living there, I'm not gonna mess it up for them, dog.
Yeah, there's a white. I don't want to say who, but there's a guy that's trying to ruin these hidden gem spots. I'm not gonna say the name though. But yeah, he's trying to ruin it.
I mean, there's gonna be other misfits, guys. Like, I mean, that's the thing. They could delete their channels and shit, but like, give it like another year, and you'll have another NYC the future or some shit like.
And they're gonna, but I notice a lot of them now are getting on IG now, like trying to ruin these spots. Yeah, I'm not mate. Yeah, I ain't telling his name. He could be watching this for all I know.
I don't know, maybe, bro. How long did you stay in Rio when you went over there?
I was only there for 9 days because I went to two other spots. I went to Foz do Iguaçu, and then I went to Manaus.
Okay, Manaus. Yeah, I never went to Manaus, but Manaus has some really good-looking women too. Like they have like the Pocahontas look and shit, bro. Real, actually, some of the best. Like, man, the girls that I would say that are girlfriend material that I met in Brazil. Like consistently on a consistent basis, I would say they're always from Manaus, bro. Super polite, super like good values and shit. Like really, really nice, bro. And shit. I like Manaus, bro.
I don't know about good values in that city. That city is hella dirty, but
no, it's not about the women, the way they behave, bro.
Yeah, there's also some spots where like you got questionable. I'll say this: there are beautiful looking Pocahontas women, but those are the ones that kind of look a little malnourished. Because I was in a spot. I'm trying to think outside of the. I forgot the name of the town square that's in Manaus, and you walk about maybe 1 or 2 blocks. Yeah, you're in the spot. But I will say this. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of indigenous. I would say it's becoming more mixed now. You're starting to see more mulattoes mixed with indigenous over there. I have noticed that. I should revisit Manaus again. I was down there though when my Portuguese was still shitty, but I didn't want to continue depending on.
What percentage is your Portuguese? Because mine was like at 30% when I left, and I'm just like, it probably dropped down to like 20 now. I haven't practiced it.
I'm below 20.
I could get around, bro. I could get around, especially when it comes to ordering food and stuff like that. Like,
I can order food. Yeah.
And shit, I'd be like, yo quiero misto quente, suco de laranja, like just basic shit. Like
I don't even say yo quiero. I just say il gosto de.
Agosto, yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy, like, I always go to the same spot, like wherever I'm at in Copacabana. That's where I usually get my apartments. And so, like, the guy already knows what I want. I get like a toast with like ham and cheese and shit. I love that shit. And then I have the eggs cheese hamburger is pretty good too, bro.
Yeah, I know they like Bob's Burger over there, which is funny. I think it was founded by a guy that won the Wimbledon Open and retired, and he ended up opening a burger chain in Brazil, out of all places. I don't know. You've seen that, right? That franchise, Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. But you know what? I still haven't ate like at the Fogo de Chao in Rio, bro. It's like $50, and I haven't gone, bro. And I haven't even visited the Christ yet. I'm gonna visit this time because my homegirl's visited me from Medellin, but she lives in Argentina though. She's going to med school. I don't know for like 4 years, so like she's gonna hop over for a few days. Yeah. But she's like, I'm gonna go to the Christ. I'm like, well, now I have a reason to go and shit, bro.
bring someone with you for the Christ the Redeemer. Like, yeah, because you go by yourself or you go with like a guide. It ain't really, nah. I don't know. It's like it just didn't feel exciting. I went there because that's what everybody should do. Plus, it was named as the what is it the one of the 7 wonders of the New World.
Yeah, I think I've gone to 2 of them. I've gone to the one and Chichen Itza. That's one of them.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Where's the second one at, bro? Damn, I know I've gone to another one and shit. I'm trying to think which country it's been at. I've gone through 2 of them, bro. I'm trying to.
Oh, you talking about the Christ Redeemer statue or the 2
there's
wonders?
7 of them, right? There's like the Chichen Itza in Mexico. There's the Egypt, the one in Jordan.
There's
Rio.
the Chichen Itza, Christ the Redeemer, the Taj Mahal. Shoot, what's the other one? Oh,
Oh, Rome. Yeah, I went to Rome. That one. Yeah, I went to Rome. Yeah.
Is that a new one? Is that a new now?
No,
the Colosseum. The Colosseum is the new ancient.
So the 7 is Great Wall, China, the Petra in Jordan, the Rome, Chichen Itza, Machu Picchu, Tamajara, India, and Rio. Yeah, so I've gone to 2 of them, Mexico and Rome. And now I guess the one in Brazil, I don't give a shit about that one, but whatever. I go to that one and shit. Dude.
Just do it, just to do it. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I'm glad I did it. It's only a one-time thing. I'm not gonna do it again.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you, what time did you take that picture in Lapa, bro? Because every time I'm gone to like Lapa in the day, it's like so many people you can't.
Yes, I'm glad you asked. 7 a.m.
Fuck, I'm not gonna wake up that early. Bro.
This is exactly what I did. So here's what I did in the morning. 7 a.m. I went to Lapa, right? And then after that, I went to Parque Lage. And I did all that back to back to make sure I'm not. I would say the total amount of time I stood in line. I didn't stand in line at the Celeron, but at the Parque Lage. And again, I wouldn't even go on there if Pharrell didn't film the beautiful music video there. That I was in line for about 40 minutes. I was like, you know what? 40 minutes is doable. It's tolerable. Now, if it's like an hour or more, I ain't doing it. That's why there's this long ass line. Is because of a 22 going on 23-year-old music video.
Man, bro. Let me see. What do you use? I don't use Tinder at all anymore, bro. You're better off using Hinge, bro. Like I used Boost like 3 times, and the only matches I got were all pros in every country. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I think you need to realize that guys have like perverts that killed it, bro. For anybody that's regular, dude, because like you got thirsty ass dudes that are overweight, weighing 300,000 in the States, bro, and they're all on that shit in Medellin, Rio, everywhere that's like popular for pros or just good looking women in general. There's a lot of dudes, plus the local dudes as well. I think the last girl I went on a date with on Tinder in Colombia was 2 years ago, 2024, when I had just left Brazil after 6 months. And I remember her showing me her Tinder, and she was like showing me all the Americans that were like asking her for money for sex. And it was like a bunch, dude. And I was like, wow. When I saw that, I was like, oh, bro.
Asking her, you mean offering her money, right?
Yeah, offering her money for sex. My bad. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was just really bad, guys. So I've been saying this, like sometimes I'm repetitive, but like, guys, like I'm not saying you can meet a girl, but I think it's dangerous too. I had like 2 girls on that app that same year that were trying to drug me. I didn't go out with them, but I knew what they were trying to do. Like, oh, I could bring a girl to your apartment. I already knew, and I was like, as soon as I asked them for the Instagram, like, no, I don't have IG. Like, I was like, you're fucking like, and guys fall for it. Guys that are like the first, especially European guys, man. I think Americans have kind of caught on, but not the European guys and shit, dude. And
no, they're the easier lick. It seems like
European guys are a lot more easier, bro. And shit, fool. You know what? Who was with us? I think Timmy Carter, like 2 years ago, was with us, and one of his boys was like, "Oh, I got like a match with this girl. She wants to come over to my apartment." He was a German dude, and I was like, "Bro," and I told him straight up, "You're not that good looking. That girl's gonna want to go sleep with you the first night like that. I'm just keeping it real over here. It's dangerous. You're gonna get drugged, bro. Like, if I was you, tell your family that you're gonna have a girl over, take her picture." Because I promise you're gonna get drugged. For no girl's gonna go to your apartment without getting to know you, idiot. And he just thought about it, and he ended up coming with us. I don't know if he ever did it again. I never heard about him again, but I might have saved that dude's life and shit, dude. Yeah.
I remember Timmy made a video. I don't know if it's still up, but he talked about how when he hung out with Kurt Kaz, and he said Kurt didn't know how to vet women, and when Kurt brought a chick over, she ended up orchestrating getting them robbed.
I never saw that. I just heard the only thing I heard him do was the one when he was in Cuba, and then he did the one where he was saying that he does drugs and like hookers as well. And I was
Yeah,
just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
he
believe
does.
it.
Kirk has like, I mean, I could just tell by looking at some of these dudes, bro. Like Medellin and Colombia has a certain swag to it, bro. Like kind of like Miami has a certain swag for. If you're not like in that rhythm, you're not
Right.
really gonna be pulling girls like that. And I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying like in general and shit. Dude. Like if you're not like in, and I could just look at Timmy Carter. He's a nice guy. He's a good dude. I don't. He ain't pulling no fucking
Dude,
girls.
even
I got out with
Cameron
him twice, bro.
wasn't Cameron in Medellin and he had to pay.
And I don't know. I've gone out with him twice, bro, and I didn't see him pull any women. Like he doesn't go up to girls. Like he's not built like that. For like, I'm saying he doesn't get girls, but like, I mean,
Right.
he's a big time YouTuber, bro. And look at the nasty ass porn star he had on his channel like a month ago, the Venezuelan girl. I'm like, bro, all the good looking women, you tell me that's the best you could do, bro.
I remember that one. I didn't know.
I'm like, bro, you're a superstar in this YouTube world and on the social media, bro. Like, it wouldn't be hard for you to get a hot, good looking woman, even that works at a damn jewelry or flower store, clothing store. You could go up to like
He speaks the language.
fucking girl, dog, and ask her, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I want to do like interviews with people. I want to talk about your city, fool. And then you're gonna get a girl when they look at your IG, especially Pisces, and they look at your fucking Instagram and shit, fool, and they see how many followers you have, bro. They're gonna say yes and shit, bro. You could have, and you pick the fucking porn star that's like, oh man, bro, man.
Yeah, I know Roberto.
That's very disappointing, bro. I met the guy personally. I hanged out with him, you know, and I just, you know, like I said, he was inside a fucking bathtub because a girl's bandito boyfriend was video calling her, and like she was like hide inside the bathtub. Like he never talks about that, the motherfucker though.
Wow. That is nasty work.
Oh, bro, like he was like, I'm gonna cam up real quick. He was like this.
Oh, damn. Damn.
He's hiding like this with the things like that.
Yeah, he knew.
I look like shit, but I don't give a fuck. I had to make him because I could just imagine him in the bathtub just like this with the fucking curtain like this.
That's crazy. That is nasty work.
Oh my god, bro! He's a tall ass dude, bro. He's like 6'3", 6'4", bro. He's a tall motherfucker, bro.
Oh, so he had to curl himself into the.
Oh my god, bro! But that's you see that, and he got drunk. I give it to him. Timmy Carter, he doesn't speak the truth about Medellin, but he does tell the locals how he feels about them, bro. He got drunk, and he gets drunk really easy because he doesn't drink like that. He's a hard worker. I'll give him that. He was staying at that hostel where I was at. Right. Every single day he was working, bro. So when people say that he gets lucky, that's bullshit. I saw his work ethic, bro. I'm a lazy ass YouTuber. I do one video a week, and not even that. This dude's like every single day hustling, bro. And I'm not kissing his ass, bro, but I'm just saying every single day he's editing videos for hours and hours and hours. I used to see him in the lobby, and I'm like, damn, dude. And shit. So that's why he's in the level where he's at, because his work ethic is like a motherfucker. He's a lion when it comes to like working hard, bro. I give him that, bro. But he got drunk with a few girls or a few of us, and like he told a group of Colombian women like they ain't shit. He's like, y'all are liars, y'all cheat, y'all have boyfriends. And I was just looking at him like bro, like you can't be doing that to people and shit, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, I hear you. I know someone mentioned Roberto versus the world earlier. The funny thing is people actually like even OF chicks, they even reach out to him to do collab because
but my thing is that when you get to that level, bro, it's unnecessary, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't even have
That's
to.
That's what I'm just saying, especially Timmy, because Timmy doesn't mess with pros or nothing like that. Not that I saw. Like he's like a really sweet guy and shit, dude. Nice guy and shit, bro. But to me, just like I think his inability to like talk to women at his level might be his downfall, because he's doing like risky shit, going to the Darien Gap and shit, dude, going to like a police raid. I'm like, bro, going to meet barbecue, like, and then another YouTuber tried to do the same thing.
Kurt, I thought Christmas list. Oh, I didn't know Kurt did this too.
I'm talking about Timmy.
Oh, Timmy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Timmy. Kurt's doing rowdy ass shit. And in Europe, I think it's kind of staged, if I could be honest. He's a millionaire, so I don't think he would risk his life like that. But who knows?
He's trying to become like the Tyler Oliveira kind of his version of it.
He's a douchebag, bro. I saw his interviews. I never fuck with him and shit. Like I just like, who was it? Army guy travels. He said that he got into it with his manager when he had the meetup in Medellin a while back. That shit, fucking. Yeah, Kirk has, I don't know if he was like, I think washing dishes for a living, and then he started traveling, bro.
Hey,
yeah. In an interview that I saw a while ago, he said that he was washing dishes and like whatever. I was doing that shit too when I was younger and shit, dude. But now I'm talking about Kirk Cass and shit, dude.
Yeah, no, shout out to him. Still, you know what? He got it from the mud.
Yeah, bro, he got it from the mud, but now he's a piece of shit though. For like, I mean, I don't fuck with his content. It's not for me. I like Timmy Carter's content a little bit more, even though he's like kind of like leaning towards like attention content, where he's kind of like not doing what he used to do, like just being himself. Now he's just like, oh, I'm gonna record a guy that's fighting with the police type of shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Even in the comments, people were saying like, what are you doing? You're being like Kurt Cass. He was like getting all defensive in the comments. I'm like, man, bro. Like putting the porn star and shit, bro, on your channel is just like, bro, like just get a regular girl. Like, you know, it's not that hard. Once you get to like 100,000 subs, I mean, I'm sorry, 100,000 followers on your IG,
Right.
and especially in Latin America, fool, you could get the most attractive girl just to go fuck with you, fool, just because she wants to get the attention. Women are attention seekers and shit. You don't even have to pay the girl no money. Just be like, I'll give you a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put your shit on my channel and on my Instagram and my TikTok, blah, 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 blah. And you should get maybe a few thousand. If it goes viral, you get even more. And they're going to say yes, because why? Women are attention seekers.
Yeah,
bro, you don't even have to pay her no money.
Yeah,
that's the good thing. You could get the most beautiful girl in any city that you're at that point, and just be like, hey, this is what I do. Like, would you like to collab with me? Like, you know, I want to just like eat at a restaurant. I want to put the camera and you talk about the food or whatever the fuck, you know, like nightlife, etc.
Oh yeah, like Issa Travels.
Yeah.
She stream sniped Roberto.
Yeah.
Roberto
Rose is crazy, fool. Man, he's definitely he messes with pros though, for sure. Like all the girls on his video are pros.
He doesn't shy from that. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
but I think like Roberto's Rose, it's not. He's like one of the guys that I wouldn't say he's not fake. I think that's who he really is. Like he just doesn't give a shit, bro. I don't think he ever thought he was gonna get big, but he just blew up. You know, he's that dude, bro.
Yeah. I started when I started watching his IRLs, that's when you really see the real. When you watch his IRLs, like when you watch his vlogs, you know, anybody can put like edited stuff on there to fit it. But when you start watching like the IRLs, kind of like the iShowSpeed kind of thing, similar to it, not exactly the same. Because I know Speed, his research team,
man, he got his fucking team fucked him over, bro. Like taking him to that. Like I was talking to an Algerian guy, he's a sub, and he was telling me like those people that go to the stadium are like hooligans, bro. They go over there just to start fights and shit, bro.
That was messed up. Yeah, you got salutes to
his team let him down, bro. That's all. If I was him, I would fire my manager. I'd be like, bro, you're fucking done. You just put my life in jeopardy, bro. The fuck out of here, bro.
No, it's see. Here's the thing with that whole iShowSpeed in Algeria thing, because this was actually a big thing on social media. A lot of people were trying to blame it on the whole race thing, and I don't think it was race.
No, it's not race. The hooligans, bro.
Is this the Algerian culture? Is the hooligan culture out there? And it's like they just throw water bottles at anybody, bro. Anybody. And it's like the thing out there. So it was more. And iShowSpeed was kind of surprised because he was coming from I think he was coming from Kenya, where he was getting all kind of love. Then he goes to Algeria and the love wasn't there, but they were throwing water bottles, and it's just like I was telling the people, I was like, no, this is how they are. It's just the hooligan culture out there. And it's like, especially if you go to like certain Eastern European countries, there's a hooligan soccer teams. Like you wear the op jersey, bro, you can get jumped. You can literally get jumped, man. They be fighting, they be fist fighting. Breaking bottles in your whole head. It's like
you making it sound like it's West Ham United or something.
Yeah, bro. It's like they take overseas. They take that soccer serious. Yeah. They really take that soccer shit serious.
Oh, they don't even I remember like 2 years ago, and the stadium over there in Cartagena, I had just landed, and they had told me they had killed like a couple of people at that stadium. Like one of the referees got put in the hospital and shit, bro. Like. When I got to the soccer stadiums, the rivals have like a police escort, like on the section that they're in, that have like a whole wall of police officers, bro. Like they're not playing that shit, bro. Like
that's wild. And I can't really put it all on North Africa because like Morocco held it down.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah. See, I was in Morocco, bro. I was in Morocco. I was getting nothing but love out there. But I tell people, it's like, as long as, bro, it's like you just be respectful no matter where you go. That's like 98% of the battle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I had a good time in Morocco. Had a very good time out there. It was something different.
That. Yeah, I see Black Baja Tours. He put a comment. I didn't see any of that. I didn't saw it in Algeria, but I didn't see it.
I saw it. No, no, no. I didn't even see it in Algeria because that's more of a cultural thing where they throw the water bottles. That wasn't
Right.
an Algeria thing. In Morocco, I think they were showing him love. So it's like I just want to understand. It's like so people what they do is like they don't see the full context. They just saw clips and they automatically gonna say, "Oh, Morocco is this." It's like Morocco is racist. Bro, I was there. It was cool. They cool. It's like it's not. You just watch a clip of it. Go ahead, watch the live again. They were showing him love out there in Morocco. So I just understand was like
That's what I
right.
thought too. Like, dude didn't even want to leave the food table when he was eating the grub. I remember that part when he was eating
Hey, you know
and
who
like
like got in trouble in Morocco? Kirk Cass, because he was filming and like I think the prostitutes went up to his table. They started talking shit to him.
I saw that. I didn't know that's
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
were though. I didn't know they
Oh
were that.
yeah. Oh yeah, they definitely let me tell you guys this. They definitely got that shit out there. I was surprised. Because my I think it was my third day out there. I was walking in Morocco in this busy street, and this lady came up to me. It was a Moroccan chick, tatted up. This is my first time seeing an Arabic chick with scarf on, tatted up. She said, you want what women? You want women?" And I was like, "Nah, nah, nah, I'm good," because I just didn't trust anybody off the street asking me, "Hey, do you want money?" But they do got it. They do got that shit out there. Um, it's just another thing that kind of surprised me is like alcohol. They serve that shit in the clubs. You can buy it from the supermarket. You can buy it from the the gas station, whatever. That was another surprising thing.
Mm.
First day I got there, bro, tell me the customer officers, the female customer officers, they don't even rock the hijab. Cause like you see them with the
Mm.
full hair on. That was more of a surprise thing. So, but
I
yeah,
see a
it's
clear
it's
comment from Black Ball. Oh, you know what? I did see the Casablanca. I need to watch the. I saw the Casablanca one. I didn't see the Marrakesh. Maybe it was the Marrakesh. They were probably doing goofy shit over there with speed. I probably should watch the Marrakesh one.
Hey, bro, but aren't the women pretty thick over there, curvy in Morocco? Yeah.
bro, Ulysses. They are not only they beautiful in their faces, but they just naturally just curvy. That's one thing I noticed about them. Naturally, just got the big boobs, the big booty. They got beautiful faces. It's like it's just. I was like surprised, and it's no BBLs, all natural.
Isn't Salma Hayek half Arabic?
She's half Lebanese. She's half Lebanese, half Colombian, I think.
And what's that other one? Shakira, I think also,
No, no,
right?
Shakira is half Lebanese, but her ancestors they arrived in Colombia in the late 1800s. So she's like,
Right. But I'm sorry to say, no disrespect to Latinos, but they don't age very well, and those two seem to. And well, Jennifer Lopez, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt too. But I have noticed that with Latinos, is they don't, especially more that look more on the European side, they just don't.
Man, dude. How
yeah,
did you meet? Did you go to like the clubs there in Morocco or any bars or?
yeah, they got clubs out there.
But
They
did you visit
I,
any clubs, bars, or you just you did like something different?
no, no, I did visit the clubs out there. The clubs is good. I mean, it's the same as the states. I mean, you rent a table, you get a table. Um, you can smoke your they love shisha out there. One thing I noticed like they love their shisha. So you'll have a table full of shisha. You can bring your drinks in. You'll see the women out there. They're gonna come up to you. I mean, you can go from there. They got certain clubs like that. So it's just I was just more surprised by how open it was. Like I was because I come before even arriving, I was expecting Morocco to be like one of those Saudi Arabian countries, but they're more open. It's like progressive. You see like girls walking in the middle of the streets, like they're wearing like t-shirts with their stomach. You can see the stomach, and I'm like, "What?" So
Bro, that's some
definitely
bad
something
ones, bro. I
different.
matched with a hot one, bro, but I think she deleted her IG. I never saw her again. She was from Rabat.
Yeah. Do you plan to hit Morocco,
Yeah, I do want to
Ulysses?
go to. I want to go to. I actually want to lean towards more Lebanon and then maybe like towards. But right now there's a war over there, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
go.
bro. I heard, bro. What I'm hearing, bro, from Beirut, from sources I know that been there right now, bro. They're saying that this is like it is Medellin before Medellin was popping.
Mm. Well, it's always been
So
a popular destination for like Mediterranean people
Beirut,
and shit,
Beirut. I'm
dude.
talking about
Yeah,
Beirut. It's
Peru.
like
Peru's
yeah,
always been like
Oh,
the known.
yeah,
the Las
But
Vegas of the Middle East.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I
yeah.
think Lebanon would be a place I want to go visit, and then right after that, I want to go to Iraq, Kurdistan for a while and shit, dude. And I
Oh, you
might
gonna
hit up.
go? Oh, man, that's a bold move. Kurdistan.
Yeah,
I mean, the women are hot over there, but it's like you gonna go really Kurdistan?
I
That's I
mean,
mean,
we love
isn't?
Americans over there because we protected them for a long time
Oh
from
yeah,
Saddam
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hussein.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think out of
yeah.
all them countries that are like pro-American in the Middle East, which there's not really one, not even Israel, bro. Like, believe it or not,
Is
it would probably
pro-American.
just be Iraq, Kurdistan.
Israel is only for their own interest, man. I mean,
Isn't
I'm
the
sorry.
UAE considered some? Well, they used to be pro-American.
Nah, bro. The fucking local population, like, bro. Honestly, Trump in 2 years has made the whole world hate us, bro. Well, not hate us, but look at us like jackasses, bro. And shit, dude. Like, you gotta look at how they look at us. Like, man, these dudes are just like clowns, bro. Like, I mean, it's just a reality, bro. It's just like, look at what ISIS is doing, shooting people, and fucking the guy, what was it, the immigration chief throwing gas grenades at crowds and shit. I'm just like, bro, like, you're fucking Italian, bro. Like, the fuck are you gonna tell a Mexican that he can't be in Texas and shit? For like, bro, come on, bro, clown ass ninja. But he walking around like he's like in the Gestapo or in the SS and shit with his big ass jacket. I'm just like, man, this dude's a straight clown, bro. Clown ass ninja, bro. It's fucking man, dude. But I just but I was gonna ask you, Buck, how was the nightlife there in Morocco? Anyways, when you went to Marrakesh, right?
Bro,
I'm guessing.
but yeah, Mary Cass, I mean, it's not like as you expect, like like Colombia, Medellin, Brazil, DR, some of those places. But it's so I would say it's okay. It's not like super popping, like like Monday to Sunday, it's popping. But I would just say it's okay. I mean, Marrakesh is a small city, but it's during the daytime. There's a lot of things to do. You can do tours. You can go outside of city, camelback riding. You can go to the Sahara Desert, or you can go to the mountains. Believe it
Mm.
or not, they got a couple hours drive. You can go to the mountains, and it's all snowing. But when I got there, bro, it was like 115 degrees. I kid you not, guys. Man, I was just sweating. I was like, and what's what messed up, Artaville and Ulysses? When I
Mm.
first got to my Airbnb, guess what? The air conditioning wasn't even working.
Oh hell no!
Damn.
I
Wait,
swear
what
to God,
season? What season? You were in the
bro.
summertime?
I went to the summertime. I
Oh
was like,
damn,
oh shoot, bro. I
that
was just,
sucks.
and you know what's crazy? I'm looking at the locals. They're not even sweating. They walking outside, bro. I take a shower. I go outside. 15 minutes later, I'm fucking sweating. And the
Yeah,
locals, these guys are wearing jeans, like dress shirts,
they're used
and
to
it's
it.
and they're smoking, cigarettes. And I'm like, what is
Yeah,
going on?
they're used.
Yeah, I guess they're pretty much used to it. But
Did you meet any girls in the clubs or nothing like that? Approachable? Yes, no, maybe.
yeah, the girls are definitely approachable.
Mm.
But I would say here's the one thing I would say: you definitely need more time out there to get a girl out there, regular girl. You need
Yeah.
the time.
This is
They
Marrakesh, right?
yeah, you need the time. The reason why I say is that, like you need the time is because the girls over there they want to get married. It's like they want something serious,
Yeah.
and they will tell you that it's like, hey, I'm not the one night stand and all that. They say that they pretty much say that, hey, I'm only down for like marriage and all that. But they're cool with it. It's like like
Yeah,
I
but
was
they're
seeing
fucking
like
fine, bro. They're fine.
I
I'm
was seeing
actually a
like
few of them on my Tinder, bro. They're fine, bro. Bad,
yeah.
bro. Ooh.
I was seeing like guys from like one common thing is like you see a lot of guys from Europe. They go over there, they marry the girls, they convert to Islam. Matter of fact, there was one guy that was sitting next to me. He was German, and he was like literally, he was like he converted for the girl that he was trying to meet. This Moroccan chick. He was explaining to her how he met her like a couple years ago, and he visits her like a couple times a year. So um,
Mm.
yeah, so it's like the girls are they're very serious. Um, it's like they want relationship. And so that's why I said it's like it's one of those things that, hey, if you want to go out there, You just gotta be in the country longer term. They don't want somebody who's gonna hit a quit and run away. You know what I'm saying? It's not
I
like
think that's
Colombia
most
where
countries.
you can get a girl the first days, right? I mean, you could find that in Morocco, but it's like why would you want to go there for that kind of? You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
I don't know. I had a guy that was on here and he said that he hit like 3 girls, but he was there for a few months though, bro.
I can 100% say
He said that like one
it's
of them was like
bros.
through anal because she wanted to save her shit for her marriage.
Wow, holy shit!
Yeah, they do a lot
Ooh,
of anal,
ooh.
bro.
Wait, wait,
Because
Bro.
wait,
I,
wait,
I
wait,
heard
wait.
I heard they get inspected by the mahar.
Yeah, yeah. So they do
Ooh.
anal and they do blowjobs and that's it for like they won't do like vaginal sex and shit.
But I'm sure, dude. I'm pretty sure that they inspect the back end too, and and I'm sure the mahar is not going to give them the white wedding if they find that the
Who
back end
knows,
is
bro? I mean, I think
compromised.
Morocco would be like a dope ass place to visit. I think Lebanon will have more fun though. I think Lebanon probably still
Yeah,
like
that's why I said. That's why I said Lebanon is more of a
because they have the
fun.
half Christian community, so you can hook up with a
Yeah,
Christian girl and it's a lot more easier and shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Morocco
Lebanon is like, yeah. That's why I was saying like Lebanon is more of a. If
is
you
a
if you come in
mix.
if you come in from Medellin, if you come in from a Medellin kind of atmosphere, a Rio kind of atmosphere, then Lebanon is kind of gonna be that kind of atmosphere, bro. They party, man. Like, bro, have you watched this? Speaking of somebody, you guys know Sly's Life, right? I like that guy. I
I've
like
Yeah,
heard
his
yeah.
this.
content.
Slides is
I've
pretty
seen a
good
couple of
YouTuber.
He's
his.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen a couple of his
he's
videos.
yeah, he's that's actually one I like Lord and I like Sly's Life because they're really like they're really out there. And I also like what's the other again?
I feel like Lord shows the
Drew
best.
Brisky. So it's Drew Brisky, Lord,
Drew
and
Binsky.
Sly's guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like my top three favorite content creators. But Sly's Life, he's very underrated. He's not flashy. He shows you the country, talks about it, gives you tips. And Lord is the same way. Except he's funny. So yeah.
Yeah, I think he shows one of the best nightlifes when it comes to travel vlogging. He's really good at talking
Oh,
about the detail of
yeah. Yep.
and stuff. Yeah, and I know he just dropped another video earlier today. I'm definitely going to check it out. It's
Yeah, I
on
watched it, man. That was
Pretoria.
funny.
Is that right? Pretoria, South
Pretoria, yeah,
Africa.
Pretoria, yeah.
Not sure why he put a
It's
random
that's
dude as
that's
a
what.
thumbnail. He should have either put himself or a baddie on there. I don't know about putting a random,
Yeah,
in my opinion. But who am I? Who am I to say? But
yeah. I
yeah,
definitely
bro.
want to check out Beirut, man. It's just slept on, man. And it's just surprising that nobody's in the space goes.
Well, it's Beirut. It doesn't have.
Already, well,
It's
you
it's
in
it's the
shit.
same thing about why nobody really in the space goes to Mexico except for maybe QB. Let's
I
just
That's
say
bet
it.
this:
That's
man.
nobody, no
QB.
YouTuber really goes to Mex. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, no
yes,
YouTuber really goes to other countries that have like Belgrade has beautiful women, Croatia,
yeah,
Budapest,
but
and shit have some really bad.
yeah,
Hell, even Barcelona has some bad ones. But when
Bro.
they go, they strike
Yeah.
out. Floyd went. No,
Yo,
Austin.
you know
Sorry,
what's
Austin went to Europe. And he
Austin went
struck
to no, he
out.
didn't go to Barcelona. He went to Madrid, and I'm like, dude, why are you going to
Yo, I
Madrid in
went
the
to Madrid and that shit
summertime?
was dry. I don't know why people would go there.
Just because
This
Austin's just started
I
doing the
will. I'm
opposite.
gonna gatekeep the city in Spain that
Mm.
I went to.
Yeah, I
Madrid was
probably
my stop, but I'm gonna
okay.
gatekeep the
Yeah,
city.
I think I know where you
Is
went.
in
But go ahead.
southern Spain.
Yeah, I know where you went.
Oof,
I know where you went. Yeah.
man, man. Let's just say, man, that's
Isn't it
I
also
can.
the hottest? Isn't it also the hottest city in the country too? Like in the summertime, is considered the hottest.
I went there during the summer, bro.
Yeah.
During the daytime, it was like in the 80s. Then at nighttime, it gets down to the low 70s, bro. You will see like people being outside, drinking.
Yeah.
Spaniard people, they love
Okay, so
wine.
it's not the
Wine.
city I'm thinking about, but I know the other city though. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm probably, yeah, I'm gonna gatekeep this city. I'm like, yeah, I don't want.
I
Ooh,
probably already
hey,
seen Roberto's content over there. Probably.
yeah,
I think he did an IRL there.
yeah, southern Spain, man. It's pretty much different, man. I just love the atmosphere, man. I can literally see myself living out there. I think it's the cost of living is low too, and it's
I
very
heard.
walkable.
The only thing I don't like about Spain, though, is just too many damn people. Like it's I think it's either the second or the third most visited country in the world. So you're gonna get like
Oh, I was seeing
a,
tourists every
a
day.
lot of tourists, like way
But
more so than Portugal.
well, I was seeing. Here's the thing. All right, well, I was seeing a lot of tourists, but I didn't see a lot of Americans over there. So, but the
Mm.
tourists I was seeing out there, they were from Germany, Belgium, France, all those neighboring countries. I barely see any Americans out there, any Canadians or Americans, Australians.
The two
So
type of tourists I kind of don't like running into are the British and the Russians. I don't know what it is about them. Sorry for everybody. I just
Bro, the
don't
British
know.
are like in big crowds, bro. Oh my
yeah,
Jeez, man.
god.
I and then
yeah,
the third,
the British are very.
and then the third will be the small hats. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm
small
not. Yeah, I'm
hats.
not.
You
Yo,
guys are
I'm
not
not.
the best
I can't. I can't. Yeah. Let's not talk.
tour-
Let's not close
tourists.
the live down. Come on. Come on. Chill, man.
What? I'm speaking in code.
No, no. You
Oh,
can. I don't want a massage to get me, bro. Come on, man.
God, man, they're just not. Jeez, man, I don't
You
know.
can't, bro. Freedom of speech exists for everybody. You can clown everybody, but you can't clown those. Those group. So it's like
All
I
right,
feel like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can
just
literally clown everybody, but that group. You know what I'm saying? You
I
said
mean, I'm
something
not
about that
clowning.
group.
They're just
No, no, I'm just
insufferable
not you. I'm just saying in general. It's
people.
like how society is
I don't.
like everybody gets dogged on, but once you dog on that group, it's like yo, what the. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get shut down. Drew, nah, it's not Marabella. It's another city.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna mention that, but
I,
I can definitely 100% see myself living out
I,
there.
yeah,
Yo, I was looking at rent property, like
mhm.
apartments, bro. You can literally get like something nice for like 800-900, bro.
No, what? Yeah, okay,
Eight
wow.
900. Like I'm talking about. I was like, what the hell?
It
Two
sounds like
bedroom, eight
those
nine
used to
hundred.
be in Lisbon, but Lisbon started to like up the costs. But
Because a lot of
because I
tourists
remember
going there.
Americans were leaving and going, relocating to Lisbon, and because they said like you can live there off of making $2,600 a month US. Now that's not happening. Because I remember you ever watch CNBC's Make It?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one. I think it was a woman from Atlanta. I don't know if she's still living over there anymore, but yeah, said she was able to live off of 20. Now, as a dude, you might have to spend a little bit more because we're men. You know,
Yeah.
we probably drink more. We probably
Eat
hit
more.
eat more, hit up the nightlife more than a woman does.
Hmm.
So I would say in Portugal, if she's spending 2,600, we probably got to spend probably close to 1,000 more than what a woman spends. I
Yeah.
would think. I would think.
Yeah, because we're also paying for, sometimes like we got to take care of others too.
Yep. Sometimes you're going on a
That
date, you got
on
to
a
pay.
date that adds up. Speaking of the date, what's the average date running in the States right now? What's the going rate like on a date?
Oh God, that's a good question. If anything, I'm a cheap ass that hits up a happy hour. Um, and they're good spots. Average date in Seattle, You're probably paying between uh just slightly under LA prices.
Ooh, is it
Um,
true that Seattle is like the hardest, toughest dating market? I think it's up there with New York City
it's up there.
and
They have something called the Seattle Freeze, which I learned when I first. I wouldn't say when I first moved, but I'd say about 5 years after I first moved here from LA. I would say, yeah, that's when I heard it. I heard something called the Seattle Freeze, where it's really hard. Not only dating, just networking with people is not easy. And then they find out, wait, you're from somewhere else. Now it's better because like 7 out of 10 people that live in Seattle now aren't even from there. So
yeah,
it's a little bit easier to network with people. But the problem is it's mostly people like me that come out of California that come up here. So, and a lot of us, we don't really link in, California transplants don't really link with each other unless we're from like the same neighborhood or something like that. But other than that, like, oh, okay, this dude's from San Diego. I'm from LA. There's not really going to be like an easy network because, you know, It's just like that. Probably the same thing with the New York, New Jersey dude coming, being transplants in another state. Oh,
Right.
shout out to QB.
Shout out to Kibi.
I mentioned about
This
you in Mexico earlier.
yeah. There's a complaint about the I think the women in the states where they're going to these these dating events, these dating events,
Yeah,
that how more men are showing up, not men but
men are
women.
not showing up.
No,
They're not.
I corrected myself. More women showing up than men.
There are times where it's only women showing up and men aren't even showing up. And then there was a girl owned bar that only allowed women, and it shut down because no females were buying drinks, even though it was a women only bar, like a women only nightclub. Hey,
Yeah,
I know. See, we still are needed. You know, I know mainstream media, legacy media still promotes, misandry, but we're still needed regardless. We're the ones that spend the money. Now, they spend money on things that are consumer stuff, but when it comes to infrastructure and everything, we're the ones that invest most in that.
yeah. It's
You know, what happened to what happened to a female owned construction company? Well, I forgot what state it was. They went under.
mm,
Shout out to QB, bro. We miss you, bro.
Shout out QB. Yeah, we do miss you.
I want to be going to JDL like in a week and a half from now, bro. You should stop by. I want to be there for like 2 weeks. But I come back anyways for the summer for the World Cup, dog. So I
Oh,
don't know,
that's
maybe
right. I
you
forgot
bring.
the World Cup is coming here, and they're also going to have one in Mexico as well, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have three cities: Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. But I bought a ticket for the Colombian game in JDL. I don't know who they're
Oh,
gonna play. They haven't like said like who they're gonna play against. But I'm trying to get a ticket for like the Mexico City because I got my apartment for a week and a half in Mexico
nice.
City. So I'm like, I want to be there for at least 10 days. And they're gonna be showing the games anyways, like outside like the main plaza. They're gonna have like a
Yeah,
big screen TV and all that shit. So I know it's gonna be like a lot of people and shit. Bro. So,
yeah. I know. I keep putting off wanting to. I do want to visit Mexico, but I hate how Mexico is right now. The current state of where they're at
mm.
in society. I still didn't like that. What is it? Was it Mexico City? They were like destroying all the expat owned businesses over there because
Nah, they weren't doing that. They were just destroying like businesses in general, not expat businesses and shit. Dude. Like
but they were
it was like the
targeting.
people that were doing it are just like definitely people that can't even afford to live in middle class or higher class neighborhoods. That's ghetto behavior, bro. Like
Right.
I'm saying, like the middle class people in Mexico don't behave like that and shit. Dude. Like that's just like
Right.
it's kind of like I saw it also in Colombia like a few years ago during COVID. They're
Yeah.
like actually I was at a hostel and across the street. Like I remember I was inside the room and I remember like in the military they trained us with the gas chamber and shit. So I smelled just like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? And I started coughing. I'm like, damn, dude. I thought maybe somebody was cooking like fucking onions or fucking chile or some shit. And the manager
Uh-huh.
comes in, it's like this is like COVID times. There's like really nobody there in that
Oh
place. It was pretty
wow.
much I had it all to myself. Actually, it was me and another guy. And the guy's like, yeah, they just pop canisters. And I was on the second floor when I could smell it in the room. Like, yeah, it was like they like there was like a bank across the street. And I remember they ended up like destroying the bank, like in front of my eyes. Like they ended up just breaking chips off like the edges of the uh, sidewalks and just like breaking the windows and like firebombing it. For they like fucking firebombed the bank, all the banks, bro. The ATMs were destroyed and shit. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
And I still remember the drama that was going. I know they fixed it, but I know Los Cabos had some issues too, and they still didn't fix any issue in what is it, Acapulco, which I heard used to be a tourist destination.
yeah, unfortunately, bro. But I think most people it
Yeah.
just flexes from every like decade. Like Mexico's like I think for like a good 15, 20 years, Acapulco was very popular, and like if it shifted over to like Vallarta, and then Vallarta then from Vallarta, they went to Cancun, and Cancun, I guess now from Cancun, they went to Los Cabos. If anything, most people nowadays are going to Los Cabos and shit in huge numbers. And people still go to Cancun, but now, like, when I was there during spring break last year, it was dead. I remember, like, I was walking around and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's like nobody here. Like, the last time I went to spring break from Cancun was 2017. I remember I was at and yeah, so it was super packed, and all those clubs were like dead. Full like nobody inside. I was like, damn. So I guess the kids ain't going to spring break. I don't know if they don't have no money, or I have no idea. I don't know where they're going at.
Nobody's really going out. Yeah, again,
nobody's going nowhere. I guess
dying.
Like, dead, bro. It was super dead. I was like, damn, where's everybody at, bro? Like, man,
the entertainment venues are dying. Like, again, even in Vegas, nobody's really going.
Yeah,
out.
but Vegas is expensive. I'm hearing like the drinks are like $30 or $40. Like, fuck that, bro. It's Miami price, bro. I'm good, dude.
Exactly.
I never even paid that. Even when I was in Miami, I think I went to one club in Miami the whole time I was there in the 2 years, and like, I remember like paying like $25 for like a stupid ass drink. I'm like, yeah, and that was like 2017, 18, bro. I'm good, bro.
That's where Brazil still wins. It's like, yeah, their prices have gone up, but you could still take a woman out to a decent spot and not have to worry about.
Consumers consume less alcohol. Yeah, I've seen that. The research has shown. Yeah, bro, just people have less money, bro.
Yeah.
The economy is like hurting people and shit. Like, who the hell has
man. When you want to get a mojito and they charge you damn near $30 for a mojito, yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, people are fucking traveling less. Well, they're still going to they're still going to Medellin though to go fucking act like fools though.
again, I don't know the cost of living compared. Like, yeah, I could see I feel like American vacationing is just overrated. Like, I don't get excited, even when I've had people invite me, like, hey man, we gotta go check out this one new spot in Orlando, and I'm like, yeah, nah, no thanks.
I think it's more health reasons. I don't know if Americans are super unhealthy, bro.
I know
the food over
even
here,
though,
bro.
even
It's
though
like
they're not
once you
drinking.
get back from Europe, bro, it's like when I was in Spain, bro. Like I barely saw like anybody over 200 pounds.
Yeah, same here, bro.
Like I was like, people were just the guys got the soccer built body, and the girls are slim. I come back to the States, is like I'm already seeing like people who are 400, 500, 600 pounds.
That's
at the airport, and I'm like, God damn! In Europe, man, it's like it's different. People walk a lot. They eat healthier, and some of the foods ingredients it's banned over there, which is not banned over
you
here.
can't even get. Oh, remember Fireball? That Fireball whiskey. It might even still be banned in most of those European countries. Because of, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't know. They said they found something that's similar to embalming fluid in there, and that's a health risk and stuff. Well, they didn't say it's embalming fluid, of course, but they said something similar to it, and that's found in Fireball. Yet they still serve it here. You still get it here. At any,
I haven't even gone out in the States. I've been here 7 months, and I just been going like work and going to the gym, and those are the two places that I go to: work and the gym, and that's it, bro.
Spanish girls are the slimmer. Well, Mexico.
Yeah,
Mexico just beat. Hey, believe it or not, Mexico just surpassed the U.S. in the obesity rate.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro. There's a lot of fat people in Mexico too.
You know which country is the number one right now? It's actually the not the UAE, the other one, Kuwait.
Really?
Yeah,
they have the highest obesity rate.
Highest obesity rate. The Gulf is one of the Gulf Arab countries. I forgot what I think it was.
The Persian
Kuwait.
Gulf.
No, the Gulf countries, like the AU, Saudi Arabia, those countries. I think it was one of them, but I think the U.S. was like number 5, surprisingly.
We were up there because I remember the U.S. obesity rate. This is not just overweight. This is like seriously obese. Is like 40. I think it was like either just below 40%. Again, this doesn't count slightly. This does not count slightly overweight. This is like obesity to the point where you're just riding under type 2 diabetes level. Like, yeah. Now, if we're gonna count both overweight and obesity, then it's close to 70%.
God damn. I'm watching right now. I'm watching a walking videos in of Beirut, Lebanon.
Mhm.
Like I'm looking at the people, and I'm already like I'm barely seeing like any like obese fat people. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm
You
overweight people. I'm not seeing them. Look, I'm skipping through. I'm trying to find somebody. Nope.
you want to know what country surprised me in having a low obesity rate? Italy. Italy surprised me because this is a
I'm not
country that
surprised.
eats.
I'm not surprised.
They eat a lot of pasta, bro. Like they eat a lot of carbs.
Art, art of will.
Yeah.
So Italy and Spain, and they kind of similar in like they kind of Mediterranean, right?
Right, right,
And
right.
one thing I noticed is like over there in Spain, they eat a lot of breads.
Yeah.
And you're
Tapas.
not gonna
Yeah.
see any fat, obese
Right.
Spaniard over there.
They do eat a lot of breads, but like Italy consumes like pasta and bread and like it's like way more than what Spain would consume. You know what I mean? Like
And you know
I know
what?
Spain does
Yeah,
paella. I know they eat tapas and all that, but like Italy like eats a lot of pasta.
yeah.
Right? Even way more than like I can't think of any other country. I would say I know Greek does too a little bit, but it's still not on the level of Italy. Yet Italy, I don't know in 2025, but I think it was like right before that year. I think the obesity rate was like in the 10% range.
Art.
Mm.
I kid you not, guys. Like when I went, because I hit Morocco and Spain at the same time, right? And I kid you, not, I was out there for a couple weeks. I lost
Mhm.
by the end of the couple weeks. I lost about like 15 pounds. And this
Damn,
is and this is what I
that's
think
a
what
lot to
attributed to that
lose.
is like I did a lot of walking, and I was also eating the local food, so it's like it's less processed. So it's just two combinations. You know what I'm saying? Here in the States, so like you barely walk a lot. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you're pretty
Yeah,
much
you're taking
driving
your
everywhere.
car. Well, yeah,
Did you
especially
go
in the
on any
West
dates in
Coast.
Morocco, or you just like got like numbers and that's it?
I mean I got some numbers,
Oh.
not like anything serious because like I was saying, it's like the girls are very serious. One girl I approached for her, and she said off the gate, she was like, "Hey, she's only looking for like long term situation, like marriage, leading up to marriage, and she'll give me my number, and if you're really serious, then we can move forward." That's what she said, and I'm like, at the time I was only there for a week. I was like, I couldn't. I don't know if I can do that whole long distance relationship where. So there, like I was saying earlier, in Morocco, you got to be out there. You got to live there in order to make stuff happen. It's not like a hookup culture where you can. Is what I'm saying. Sleeping away in and all that. Nah, but
Mm.
I did explore the country. It was decent. It was cool, but it's not like it's just something different. Like I mean, it's not like super popping like Rio or Medellin or Pattaya or some of these other places.
Yeah, I did the Mundo. What is it? The language exchange in Rio. It's in the Botafogo neighborhood.
Did you go
It's
to that
called.
one? Did you go to the one? It's on a Thursday, I think. There's two of them, or there's three now, but the best one is on Bar Brewski, and I think it's on a Thursday.
That one I didn't go. I went to the Mundo Lingo in Botafogo. I think that one was on either a Monday or I forgot. They only have it on one. They only do that kind of stuff, the language exchange, once a week. I want to say it was either a Monday.
Nah, for they have it 3 times a week, dude. They have the one in
Mundo Lingo
Botafogo.
does.
Yeah, there's one in Botafogo. There's another one at
Yeah.
the Guacamole restaurant, and there's one in. I've only got to the one that they have on a Thursday, Bar Brewski. That one's really good, bro. There's a lot of people that show up, but the one in Sao Paulo is a lot more better. A lot huge crowd, bro.
Artie, where are you gonna reveal your hidden Brazilian city?
You keep asking that.
You don't have to, but
No way. Hell no. Not now. Now that I know people are pissed at one YouTuber and they're pissed at another one. He's actually showing it more on his IG. No.
Yeah.
People are.
See,
There's at least 2 people trying to blow up the spots in Brazil.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It's
Yeah.
like I made that mistake with Peru, bro, and it's like
Man,
Well,
I,
those
ke-
people that go to Peru
I,
like
ke-
talk shit about
I
it.
kept mentioning on the
you kept
panels,
mentioning it. See, people want to
and
put
this
that
is
on
like
Austin.
this was like at least 2-3 years before Austin went there,
Yeah.
and I was mentioning on panels, and then I was like, man, Peru is decent, this that. Next thing you know, everybody start going there, man. I was like, oh
Yeah.
man.
See, people
But
wanted to
the
put
thing
that
is,
on.
it kind of calmed down. I thought it was gonna like take off, but it
Yeah.
kind of calmed down. I haven't seen
It
too much
calmed
people
down
go.
since Austin left and mentioned about how that same chick he had in his IRL, he suspected that she was trying to drug him or something. I think that's when it started to calm down. Uh, and then the other time, I know Barber World was there,
Yeah,
and
Barbara, he's the only content creator like that's been going there, and he's been
Homies
falling
Hub.
in love with that red hair chick. He actually brought her back to the States.
That's crazy, man. If that's a man act, that's a man act offense. That's how Diddy
Hey,
got
what do y'all think
treated.
about the
He said,
NYC
man,
future? What he's going through right now? He got kicked out of his
oh,
apartment, right?
I want to
yo,
know how the hell that this guy can still get nearly 300 people watching after the fact. How
wait.
does the
He's still
guy
getting
still?
300 people watching it.
How
Oh,
does?
I think
Yeah.
you
I
know
saw
why.
he had like
I know
280
why.
something people watching. How does he still get
Because
this many people watching his live after the fact?
they want to know more. It's kind of like after a drama, people
Right.
still want to see what happens afterwards. So it's like people are is that suspense aspect of it. So a lot of people just
Yeah.
want to watch this shit.
And
But
Caribbean Casanova's under review too. I
yeah,
mean,
but
what is?
that was. Have you seen there was a poster they posted in Sasua on a wall of Future
Yep,
saying
they
wanted.
put his government name. I don't know if that's his real government name, but they put that
Is
on
that
there.
is that true or that's
I don't
AI?
know. I ran it through the AI, and it didn't say it was AI. It just said it was a
Mm,
wanted post. Yeah, I ran it through the little thing. It didn't say it was an AI. So I don't know for a fact. I'm sure it's fake. I'm
okay.
sure. I don't think it was an AI really, because all it is I think somebody just took like, us took his selfie, edited it onto something. I don't really think. I think it was just made with Canva or something. Really, I don't think it was AI.
Yeah. So are you gonna give any hints of your city? Like, is it northeast, southeast of Brazil,
Man,
or?
I ain't saying nothing, bro. I will say this:
That's how
the
I
one,
am too, bro. Like I've been to some good cities. Well, I have mentioned them, but I don't go into like real specifics of why I like it because
yeah,
I'm like, bro, ninjas will
Yeah.
go and start putting cameras
it's
on.
not going to be one of B Dub's favorite. I'll just say I know B Dub has a certain city in Brazil he always talks about. It ain't that. I'll say that.
Man, B Dub, I haven't seen him in the space in a minute,
Yeah,
bro. Hmm.
yeah,
And
because Razor called him out on because he'd be wilding in the panels, and then LTTV eventually said, nah, he's no longer welcome because pretty much every live that he's appeared on have they all got the yellow what is it the yellow dollar sign, so he's not every live. So yeah, he pretty much said, nah, B
Leonard,
Dub's no
Leonard,
longer welcome.
Leonard, Leonard, and him be wide on the panel. Leonard, Uncle Leonard,
That dude,
he doesn't have no filters, bro. He would literally
I'm
say
starting to think
anything.
I'm starting to think he's either becoming senile or has Alzheimer's. I don't know what's wrong with that. Like he's just not the same, you know. He's different. Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? I will give him this. He talks his shit. He will come up and he doesn't
yeah.
back down. I will
I'll
say
give him
that.
that. I'll give
I'll
him
give him
that. But
that, man. It's like most guys cannot do that to him. Is like, and it's like the thing is he's like in his 70s,
yeah,
pounding on young dudes in their 20s. I mean, I'm like, God dang.
Yeah, I tried to get
I
B Dub
mean,
on here, but he wanted to charge me $100. I was like, nah, I'm not paying
what?
$100. Yeah.
Wow. He's trying to. Wow, 100. It's funny because like he'll hang around Andrew's show. Well, he hasn't been, but I remember like after Razor, like Razor never really kicked him out. He'll still let him on there, but Razor's just gonna clown the shit out of him. But yeah, it seemed like after Razor, after LTTV, Austin still once in a while lets him up. Very, very few.
Yeah,
occasions.
but he'd be clowning Austin, bro. It's like your what is it, your budget traveler live?
Yeah, I know. I get it.
But what the fuck does he want somebody to do? Like put like a studio behind them and shit like that to satisfy his ass? Like fuck out of here, bro. Like,
yeah, he has his moments, and then of course, yeah, it seems like he's been at least 2 or 3 times I've seen him hang around at the Andrew show. He still talks his, and I'm like, the stuff he says though, like he has to have a filter because he can get your live demonetized.
Yeah, he does, bro.
Because that's what happened to he said every single live, he literally said this. LTTV said every single live that B-Dub has appeared on have been demonetized. He's not making any money. It's crazy that so he called him out and said, yeah, he's no longer invited to the panel.
Oh, there's an update on the Floyd situation. You guys want
really?
to hear?
Do you really believe this Nana guy about these updates?
Oh, you're looking at the same thing.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice him a little bit. He's starting to appear. He's starting to appear in my feed somehow.
Yeah, he for some reason he just popped up on my feed. The algorithm is doing his work.
It seems because he's got Austin in Passportbros in there. So I think that's.
I mean, whatever he's doing it right. Because like literally, I wasn't subscribed to him like a couple months ago, and he just showed up on my feed, and I was like, "Who's this? Let me subscribe." But he does be sharing some. I mean, he does have some good viewpoints. I mean, I don't agree with all of it, but some of the things he does say is,
I'm starting to think.
But what is this Floyd situation?
Where did this guy come from? Like he just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, he popped out of nowhere.
After the
wasn't
Kenya
surprised.
incident with Rello, that's when I noticed him. I noticed him, Nairobi Teacher. It seemed like those dudes popped up after Rello's Kenya incident.
Yeah, once the whole Rello had the African situation thing going on, they start popping up.
Started popping up, started sending bots. Oh shit, I didn't want to say that, but yeah, but you notice all these.
Did we find out who's this person who's sending these bots to all these content creators?
I don't think it's just one person.
Okay.
I think it's a team of people. Like I don't want to say the names, but I don't think it's just one person. You could already imagine the other one. He's the one that has the Thanos avatar. I can believe because I remember I saw that he took credit for getting Rello's Airbnb electricity and Wi-Fi shut down. He did take credit for it. He's the guy with the Thanos, the Thanos avatar.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him being the guy that's doing it. I could see it, but I don't think it's just him. It's probably also Caribbean Casanova because I remember he had a history of sending bots as well. CTT
Policia, that's another candidate.
Oh man, that guy is everywhere.
Yeah, that guy.
He is everywhere.
Yeah.
And then there's Punta Cana Policia. Have you noticed that there's another?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie though, the drama is entertaining. Is crazy,
bro. It is, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like I be listening to these lives during the workday, and it's like, yo, it is just entertainment after entertainment, man. So he's saying in this post that Floyd has been moved from Rio to from Sao Paulo to Rio. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I can believe that. And again, like whatever happens at this point, like I
don't care what happens,
man.
It's
when it comes to what he did, like
I
don't care how many times I pulled up on his panel. I don't care if I never met him in person, but I don't care if I did. Like I just won't rock with it. I just can't. And it's not throwing under the bus. I just won't rock with anybody I don't care if I
Nah,
knew them
nah.
from day one that did that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one thing that's like, yo, that's, yeah, I wouldn't be, yeah.
No, again, yeah, I don't care if I kicked it with, which I never did, but I did pulled up on his panel a couple times and stuff like that. But again, and I talked to him behind, but once it happened, I blocked him off my WhatsApp. I ain't talking to that dude. A couple of times I talked to him, but other than that, like, nah, no. Once you do that, and it's the same thing, and this is just me using an example, but if Austin were to do that, I do the same thing. And I'm not saying he did it, but I'm just saying.
Speaking of Austin, there's a rumor going on that he's potentially gonna marry this girl,
I
this
keep
light skinned
hearing that
Namibian girl.
too. I don't know, man.
I
I
mean, it's
keep
like
hearing that.
everybody. I keep hearing on panels. I was like, because I just came from a strictly Travelers panel. Somebody was saying that, hey, Austin Holloman is probably gonna marry this chick. I mean, I'm like,
Well, the one thing you could say about Austin is Austin isn't always out with, young women. It seems like he's always out with women that are older than him. So you can't
is
really
this chick
put
in
that.
her 30s? Is she on their 30s?
I believe she's 30. I believe she is.
Okay.
And I think at one point Kate was older. Well, at one point Kate is still older than Austin. So I don't know why I said at one point. So like all these women that Austin had, the only exception was the one in Peru. Not the one he talked to in the restaurant, but the other one. That's the only exception. But it seems like everyone he's had every female he's had in his videos seem to be older than him. I have noticed that. So yeah, I won't say the haters, but the detractors, they can't put that jacket on him.
I don't know, man. Austin's fucking. I mean, he did have Floyd around for a long time, and he was kind of like his pet, So
I know that thing was. Well, I get it because here's the thing: you can also put it on the chat. The chat was rocking with Floyd. They wanted to see more of Floyd in Austin's content, so you could also put it on them as well. All
nah,
these
bro.
people.
At the end of the day, that's Austin. For Austin has the ability to fucking be like, I don't want this. I mean, bro. I mean, Floyd's just a weird ass dude, bro. Like just from the first looking at him, like, why would you even be like? That's why I think like you're living in a place in Brazil. Like, why the fuck would you even rock with somebody like that? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Again, Austin was very experimental with his content, and he was just going by what works. I could see it. Yeah, it's weirdo activity, but at the same time, he was giving the chat what they wanted. They wanted to see more of him as a character in Austin's show.
Yeah, but you gotta be responsible for like at the end of the day, like we have an image, bro. And like when you have like clown ass dudes like that, what do you think the locals think, bro? And that's exactly when I just look at some of these dudes and I think even when Austin went through his situation in Brazil like 2 or 3 years ago, like he said a lot of the locals stopped fucking with him. I don't think they knew what he was about or his channel, but I think when they found out that shit that he did, I remember he talked about it's like a lot of the Brazilians turned their back on me. It's like, no, they didn't turn their back on you. They found out who you were.
Austin said that?
Yeah, Austin said that. When he apologized, when he did that apology video, he did too.
Oh, yeah. And
he said like a lot of the people like turn their back on me, and I'm like, bro, because they fucking don't want to be around fuck niggas like you and shit that do dumb shit, dude. And shit, just the way it is. But like in Mexico, like if I saw somebody like Floyd, like I wouldn't fucking befriend him for a clout or nothing like that. There's no amount of money you could pay me to be around somebody like that, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's your paradise.
I can't really say he blew up Brazil as a whole.
He didn't blow it up, but still,
Rio.
man.
He didn't blow up Rio because Rio was, if anything, Rio was blown up by Charles Tyler and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those were the first two people who really blew up Rio, if anything. Now Salvador, I think, yeah, okay, I would say Austin blew that one up because I don't think people were talking about Salvador Bahia. And then Fortaleza, I would say that's a Milano thing. I'd say Milano blew that one up. No shade to Milano.
Yeah, but Milano's not really that big where he could blow it up like Floyd and Austin and shit. They have like a huge crowd, bro. And shit, man.
Right, right.
Thousands of people watch their lives and shit and their videos and shit, dude. You can't put Floyd on Austin. I'm not gonna put it 100% on him, but he does have like, I mean, bro, you see other like I know Buck was on the other live yesterday with Pesa, man. What was like Big J saying? Everybody was saying in the backpack was like, bro, you had this guy as a mascot. And now
So,
that shit hit the ceiling, like you're trying to like disassociate yourself with that. But
all right.
you have to take some responsibility because you were giving this guy a platform.
Now let me speak on Peso, man. Here's the thing, and I'm just gonna speak the truth. This is me not trying to diss him or anything. Have you noticed he's had fallouts with just about everybody except Uncle Rico? He's had fallouts with DJ Torch. He called him DJ Tampon. I used to call him DJ Matchstick, because you light a match and a slight wind that goes against his narrative, blow his shit off. What's the other one? Tam. He doxed her. Where her job? You remember Tam, right?
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, one of the Pesoettes. Who's another one he fell off with? Who did he fall off with? Some dude from New Orleans. What the hell is his name? He's a New Orleans cat. He called him out, says that he tried to get him set up and robbed in Uganda. These are like Peso's listeners, bro. Like, yeah, the only one that he really didn't have a fallout with was Uncle Rico. And the thing that LTTV, and I'll even say Nana, is what Peso could have been. But Peso got to, one, he has to be irritated. Also, what have you also noticed when you watch his stuff? He falls asleep in his live sometimes.
He does.
You noticed that? Yeah, I called him out on that. I'm like,
no, not recently. I seen his last 3 lives. He was on there. I mean, for only like 30 minutes, and then Rico took over.
Exactly.
But I'm talking about like, I understand you have like an issue with Peso, man. But I'm talking about like people that were on this panel, like real travelers, like Backpack Val.
I like Backpack.
And fucking Big J, and like people like that were like talking about how they're talking about Floyd and shit and Austin,
right.
Like how they're both together. And so I think I'm in agreement with them too. I'm just like, bro, you had him as a fucking mascot, bro. You fucking you. I mean, I know young people do dumb
the whole
shit.
travel space. Like they could say all they want, but they were trying to get clout. They were trying to clout off because
I understand. But my thing is that he blew up the spot for us like really bad and shit. Like he's kind of like putting a camera on a girl's face and saying like, "Would you go home with a guy the first night?" And just like, "Oh, get your passport." Just dumb shit like that. Bro. I understand young guys make mistakes. I think he's learned not to do dumb shit like that, but I think he still has an arrogant attitude, bro. And he's like really like his balls are by the slicer because if YouTube deletes his channel, there goes his income. He'll go back to his home to his mama and shit, bro. I don't think he has bread like that where he could live abroad for a while. And he's eventually gonna have to go back home.
Yeah, I know he's been doing the webinar and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he has money backed up. I don't want to see I like to see guys traveling and shit, dude. But I think, when I saw him on Razor Ray's panel like a few months ago, he was just arrogant as fuck. I was like, man, this dude's just a dumbass, clown ass ninja with a passport. That's what he is. I don't like him. And shit, just like asking people from Razor Ray's channel to donate to him. I'm like, bro, you're a guest, dude. Like it's the other way around, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think B-Dub jumped on there and started going off on B-Dub, and he was drunk. He's like, fuck CNN, fuck Fox. Like, bro, you're the dumbass that agreed to be on those programs and shit. I know that he agreed to be on Fox, but not CNN. But still, dude, like, yeah, man. Just I think he has definitely a bullseye on him, bro. If I was him, I would just walk on eggshells, bro. Like, be really, really careful and shit,
Yeah, he's got a bullseye. I hate to say it. Even Homie's Hub, he's got to watch his content because he's got similar content as Skylar.
Yeah.
So he's another guy.
The thing is, like, I mean, with Austin, he's kind of walking on eggshells, right? Because, like, and one thing he's kind of doing smart is he's kind of pivoting to the politics and geopolitics. That's smart, right?
Right.
But
it's not getting the views, but yes,
it's not getting the views, as you said. It's not getting the views because most of his subscribers, he got plus K for subscribers, right?
Right.
I'm pretty sure most of them are looking forward to his his travel content. They don't want to see geopolitics
Of
and
course.
the news and all. People are trying to escape from life. They don't want to be reminded of the news and all that. So it's like that's not
Yeah.
gonna get him the views. You know what I'm saying? He has to build a niche for that. And the thing is, like, he's kind of in a predicament where he's kind of have to go country to country, produce
Mhm.
travel content with women, and he has to show the women, or else people are not gonna watch his shit. Unfortunately, that's what it is. I mean, what it is. It's
Well, he
like,
doesn't have to. Actually, he doesn't have to show the women. He could just show his dating vlog where he's going out with Z and doing everyday stuff. He could just show that. He doesn't really have
now,
to show multiple women.
now,
His
if I
his
were
channel
him,
wasn't built on
mhm,
women. Honestly, it was built on getting your passport because it's that bad.
right? If I were him, what I would do is like, how University did it with his girl, and his channel like just blew up.
Well,
Like
it
he
wasn't
started
just
traveling.
because he was with his girls, because she's infamous
No, no,
for.
no, no. Well, most people don't know about her background. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Oh,
when people click on the thumb. No, no. You and I and the people and your listeners probably know about her and her background. But
right.
I'm just saying, it's like you as a dude, you're more likely to get more views if you have another girl or girls in your video. So if I were Austin, what I would do is I would travel with Z. That's
Mhm.
what I'm saying. Like travel like other parts of the world with her,
Yeah.
take her to places, produce content, do activities.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
that's
what he
how he
should be
can do.
doing.
He should be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's where he got most of his views when he did his uploads were
Right.
one with Kate.
Hmm.
The other one I think was about to hit probably more than the Kate cooking video was when he did the safari with the Somali chick. However, he had to take it down. He put it
Mm.
right back up, but didn't show her face. Just kind of just showed more of the backside. When I say backside, I don't mean her ass. Just but not really have her face on the camera when he re-uploaded it. I did notice that. So really, he doesn't have to show, as long as he's showing like what he's doing. As crazy as it sounds, Austin has to show both the culture and the woman he's with, but he doesn't have to show a bunch of women where he's like cold approaching and stuff. Like if he's doing that, that kind of stuff would be like have to be on a live, because that was when he was getting a lot of engagements on the IRLs, was when he was cold approaching on the live, or when he was getting into a crash out, like when he was in Cartagena.
Didn't
That
he
shit
come
was
out
Yeah.
the
crazy.
black guy that was telling him shit came out on Razor Race and then Austin
Yeah,
jumped on, right? Yeah,
yeah, it
yeah.
was the
Yeah,
African guy. The African guy, yeah. The
Mm.
African guy was talking about
African
it.
Spanish, Nigerian
Yeah.
Spanish. Yeah,
Yeah, but he was trying to be
Yeah.
like he's Colombian. I'm like, bro, that's not even your country. What the
But
fuck are you
but
doing?
Arda Will, what's your thoughts on Austin Holloman threatening him? I was like, God damn. Austin Holloman
I
threatened that
I
dude. I was like, God damn. Oof.
I don't know, man.
That was
I kind of wish he
you
didn't
remember
say it.
that, right? That was crazy work. I was like,
You know
God
what?
damn.
I said some dumb shit on that same live to the
Yeah.
other two people. So here's the thing now. It is what it is. I ain't gonna say any more about those two. But yeah, I kind of wish Austin didn't say it. But I'm gonna also say that to myself. Like I wish I didn't say it to now. I'm never gonna be cool with them. Like if me and Steve and Al, we see each other in person, like it ain't gonna be what's up. I ain't gonna like try to dap them up or anything. I give them respect for, what the content that they put out with the boat party. Like shout out to them for that. But it'll never be cool, you know. But I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
ever go on the panel with them and go back and forth. I'm not doing that with anybody anymore, honestly.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if there's some issues, it's gonna be off the panel. It ain't gonna
Mm.
be on the internet.
Yeah, I definitely agree
Yeah,
with
I'm
that.
done.
It's
I'm
like,
done with that back and forth stuff with people. Like, if I debate, I'm gonna keep it respect. But once it gets to insults, like I'm deading it.
Yeah. It's like that's how I am right now. It's like everyone wants it. Yeah, sometimes even the chat, you gotta ignore the chat. You on a panel, especially if, you
Yeah,
gotta be thick skinned to be on Raise the Race panel. I feel like,
you do. You
cause
do.
like the chat would go on you, and it's like they would just eat
Yeah.
you alive. You can be the most, or you can be the most perfect guy, and the chat is just gonna eat you alive, and it's like for no reason. They will find
Oh,
one wrong thing about you, and it's just like it's
Don Banks is a perfect example. He has great content. Although I'm going to tell you something, and I say this to other people, like if Don didn't have any females in his content, I'm not watching his vlogs. That's just how it
and that's
is.
that's the, that's the same point I was trying to make about Austin. What he needs to do is like he needs to, first of all, if I were him, I would put a ring on a Z, marry her. That's a whole different video. That's a whole different
That will get
content
views.
that will
That
get
will get
views.
views.
And here's
It
the
will get
thing:
great views.
this can build up his reputation because a lot of people are not going to look at him, quote unquote, sex tourist as his op said. So it's
Right.
like that he can do that, and what he can also do is travel with her. Is what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like travel with her, produce content
Yeah.
with her. Because I know on his geopolitics channel, he's already making her do some of the videos
She
on
does a
geopolitics.
great job with that. I will give
Yeah,
her that.
yeah.
She does
I
a
definitely agree with
fantastic
that.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think she should be doing more. It's not a slight to him, but I think she does a very good job with that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Um, Crap. What was it? Oh yeah, the Don Banks. But again,
is she mixed, by the way? Is she see I was hearing she's
yes,
mixed, half German or
I think
half.
so. I don't think she's even half black, but I think she's like maybe 33% in uh I don't know. No, I think she's half. No, I think she's half. I don't know. Like, what did she say she
Somebody
was?
was saying she's half German and half uh
I think her dad is
black.
on the German side, her mom is on the black side.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I can
Okay.
believe that too, because here's one thing I notice. You're not going to hear this in the travel space too often. Biracial women, right? If if their mom is black, her body's going to take after most 90% of the time her body's going to take after her mom's. So she's going to have more black features if her mom is black. It's crazy, but yeah. You know what they say, they most
Yeah.
women take after their mom.
Yeah, she's kind of curvy. Like I was looking at pictures or the
Yeah.
videos.
So
She
I'm
got a little.
thinking her mom was like that too growing up kind of at her age. So yeah, she's most likely going to take after her mom. And yeah, if you notice even with Blasian chicks, yeah, look at the mom. If the mom is Asian, she's most likely going to be petite like her. Isn't it funny you don't hear that kind of stuff in the travel? You don't hear people say that shit in the space.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I
I
see it with.
remember Pax. I haven't seen that guy. Shout out to him. I haven't
Yeah.
seen
Shout
him
out
in
to
a
the
minute.
passport packs, bro. It's been a minute for one. Thank you for the $49.99, bro.
I haven't
That's the biggest
seen.
somebody has given me. Shout out to my brother
Oh,
Ulysses. Pull up. I'm in July, Serbia, bro. I wish, dude, because I can't because I already got the tickets for the World Cup and I spent a lot of money on that shit, bro.
yeah.
Man, but Serbia, some of them, I think you're gonna. I challenge you, bro. Like I think Belgrade women are like more attractive to me. I find them more attractive than the Colombian women, bro. Even the Venezuelan women. Now,
Mm.
body wise, I will give Venezuelan women that have better bodies, but just the facial features and the way they dress, like more feminine, like attractive, long blonde hair, bro.
You want to know you want to
Fuck.
know something that you did you ever watch WWE?
Yeah.
You remember that chick that's with the Rusev chick? What's her name? Lana.
No,
Everybody thought she was Russian.
no.
Uh, okay. Google her if you get a chance. WWE Lana. Like she's depicted as a Russian chick, but she's really Venezuelan.
Oh, okay.
As crazy as it sounds, yeah. Google WWE Lana. Her real name is CJ Perry.
I know he's gonna go to Europe, but I already go like on the outside, like the places where I would go, because I lived in Prague, and so I say like, depending on how much time you have, you want to hit Amsterdam, bro. Like fuck, there's no way you're gonna miss Amsterdam, even if it's just for 3 days. Amsterdam, it's a hit. After that, you could take a train to Prague. I did that. It's like a few hours, or a plane, depending on like what your schedule. You don't mind sitting in the train. The trains are fast, anyways. Man, you know what? There was like a horrible train crash in Spain like 2 days ago. Like
I heard about
a lot of
that.
people
That's
passed away and shit.
crazy.
I was like, damn, bro, that shit happens, bro. Like it's very rare, but RIP to the people, man. It's just because those trains, and it was a hard collide. It has to be, because when I've been on those trains in Spain, they're going like 120 miles an hour. Bro. They're hauling ass.
Yeah. And it
You
got
don't feel it because you're in the train, but that train's hauling ass. When you look in the window, you're like, damn, it's going fast as hell, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
it got derailed. What happened? It got derailed and it hit.
They hit like I think it had like hit another train like head on, bro. Yeah.
I don't understand how it just derails like that. Like I know there was one that happened and
killed a lot of people, because when that shit going that fast, bro, like, bro, those carts are gonna be flipping, and fuck that, bro. And people ain't wearing their seatbelts. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. I'm just like kicking back, looking at my laptop and shit, So.
Right. Well, I know there was one also in Spain. I think it was either 2012 or 2013.
Mm.
And what I read about that one is it went when it was on the curve, the rail curve, you're supposed to go around 70 miles an hour. I think either 60 or 70 miles an hour. But the operator took it nearly 2 times the speed.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you know who has the fastest train? China has. China and Japan have the bullet trains that go like 150, almost 200 miles an hour. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would probably ride a Shinkansen, the Japanese bullet train, over like a European one. Just, you look at the safety history. I think the Japan bullet trains have a better safety history. So I would be more comfortable with that, even if it goes like 200 plus miles an hour.
Yeah. But let me get back to this guy. He wants to do Europe. Like, bro, Amsterdam, #1. You can't, bro. I promise you, bro. Amsterdam. And then
Amsterdam.
I want to say between Prague and Budapest. I know people are gonna say I'm being biased because I lived in Prague for 6 months, but Prague is just a dope ass city as well, dude. That shit, dude. And Budapest is right there next to it, so you could hit up Prague for like 3 days and then hit up Budapest right after, and go to the spas, bro. They're so comfortable. You just chill in the hot fucking water and shit, dude. Like, so I think Amsterdam, Prague, Budapest, and then I would go down to like Barcelona's fucking dope as hell. Rome is pretty good if you want to eat like a fucking king, like, bro. You want to just
I liked Rome.
Yeah.
Rome. For food, I would probably do Florence over if
yeah,
like,
you know what I would do? Florence. No, I would do Napoli food. Napoli has the best Italian food, bro.
I could believe that.
I was there for like 2 weeks, bro.
That's where the pizza came from, right?
Yeah. Napoli has the best fucking food, hands down. But yeah, bro, I know Belgrade. He's gonna hit up Belgrade and shit. I told him to skip Poland. I was like, nah, bro, skip Poland. Belgrade will be a better option and shit, dude.
Really, Poland? So where's Wes is capping about Poland?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's a good place, bro, but it's not for me, bro. I visited a bunch of times. I gone to Krakow and Warsaw. I was like, But I like more like Prague food. I like Prague. Budapest is dope. Barcelona. I like Madrid. I know some people don't like it, but I fuck with Madrid too. Barcelona is fucking dope as hell. My top 5 favorite cities, I would say it has to be Barcelona, Prague, Budapest. I want to throw in fucking Napoli, and then maybe like is that 5 already? Madrid,
wait,
right there and shit, bro.
You said Barcelona, Rome, Budapest.
No, I said Barcelona #1, Prague 2, Budapest 3, 4. It had to be I want to say fucking. I'm not gonna say Rome because Rome's just like good for like food. But I want to say, like, I really like Napoli, bro. Napoli will be 4th, and then 5th, I think I have to throw in Madrid, bro.
Madrid over Barcelona?
Yeah. No, because Madrid would be number 5. And shit, top 5 and shit, bro.
You named Barcelona.
Yeah, top 5 and shit. And then top 5 party cities in the world, bro. I think I had to give it to Rio. Rio. And then Barcelona #2. I haven't been to Ibiza, but I'm just saying like affordable, right? Like fucking I say,
Oh yeah,
I'm
affordable.
saying
Yeah,
Rio.
Visa's nothing but.
It's fucking expensive as shit, bro. Rio, Barcelona. You know what? I'm gonna throw in Madrid too. Madrid's nightlife is insane, bro. And I'm
I'm
gonna throw in
trying to think what country was named the best nightlife. I know the
I know these cities are like right there when you put top 20 and shit, maybe even top 30. But I know for sure Real's my number one, and then two I would have to say Barcelona. Three, man, I want to throw in Madrid, even though I can never stay there long term. I say the nightlife is always dope in Madrid, and then fourth, Prague. Fifth, Budapest and shit, dude. Six, top 10, I would have to say Guadalajara. Then seven, Playa del Carmen. Mexico has a good nightlife as well. Medellin, number 8. You know what? I would put Medellin top 3, but the killings and the druggings and all that shit, you have to put it up there because it's just like you have to realize the experience. Like, bro, you can't even drink with a damn girl without getting drugged, bro. Like, so you have to put it right there. Sorry, Medellin, but you get rid of the druggings, I'll put maybe number 3. Medellin will be number 8. And then 9 and 10, bro. That's tough, bro. You know what? Napoli, bro. Napoli has that good experience where like they don't go to clubs. Everybody's drinking out in the streets, bro. So if you like that type of shit where you're just vibing with people, old school style, Napoli is it, Italy, bro. And 10, damn, bro. Where can I give number 10? I want to say Sao Paulo, bro. Sao Paulo's number 10, bro.
Sao Paulo's number 10. Yeah. All right. So the number one nightlife of 2025 club is in Ibiza.
Yeah.
That's
no, but I just saying like the city. This is just like my experience. Like obviously there's other nightlives like people that have gone to like, oh well, like Bangkok is better, but I haven't been there, you know. So I know Bangkok would be there, Tokyo would be there.
I've been to Bangkok. I've been there.
All right. So you probably
I can see them having a really good nightlife.
Yeah, you throw in Bangkok. You can throw in Tokyo as well. A lot of people say Tokyo. They say a lot.
I've been to Tokyo.
Korea. They say Seoul is good too as well. So you might throw in Seoul in as well.
Yes, I don't think it ever cracked the top 10, but it's good. It's good. I'm looking at another source. It's called timeout.com, and this one says Las Vegas surprisingly is ranked number 1 in nightlife.
I'm talking like I can go out for a whole week and have a good time without being broke, man. Not just one day. If I go with $300, obviously Las Vegas, I wouldn't fuck that. I'm talking about like just and people in general. You gotta put like not just clubs, but just the people. Like you can interact with locals, make friends, and like Rio has to be number 1.
Oh crap! I got that other one wrong. I went to nightlifeinternational.org. Ibiza is not the best night. It named a club in Ibiza as having the best nightlife club.
Right.
Let me see.
But Passport, bro, Passport packs, my bad, dude. Yeah, Prague is just walkable city, bro. Like it's just like you go up to the top, you can take pictures, bro, and just walk all the way down. I'll give you I forgot to give you the restaurant. There's a train restaurant, bro. You should definitely visit it. Like you go and sit down, and the little train brings your food, bro. So you don't even need a waitress. You just have like a screen and you order it. And so the train goes and it brings you like your pivo. That's what they call the beer, bro. And so it's like a pint of beer, bro. It's super good, bro. And I ate there once and I have like good burgers too. So I gotta give you the restaurant info, bro. But it's like right in the city center, bro. So when you go over there, bro, like he's gonna jump.
How's the goulash in Prague?
Yeah, I was gonna say Passport packs. Another thing is like make sure you come like well dressed because in Europe, like people know how to dress. Like it's not like here in the States. It's not like here in the States where you will see like somebody going out and you see them with sweatpants and a hoodie.
I would tell you too, if you can go to the pub crawls. There's a pub crawl in Prague called Drunken Monkey, but I think it's only I used to go there all the time, bro. I was an alcoholic when I was in Prague, so I could tell you like if you go to Prague like during just like before you do your night shit, just go there like around 10 o'clock, do the pub crawl, and it's like I think it's like $25. All you could drink for like an hour and a half, and then they go jump into different bars and shit. You could go like it's usually like you're gonna be in there in the summer, so it should be like 100+ people, dog. It's gonna be a lot of people, dog. So you do the pub crawl at least one time in Prague, bro. That way you could get like the real European experience for, and then like just break out and do your own thing, bro. You feel me? Okay. I'll give you the information. I have your WhatsApp. I'll give you the information for that restaurant in Prague. The train one. It's like super nice. It's not expensive either, bro. It's like $15-$20, bro. Actually, it's cheaper eating at the fucking restaurants than it is at the street food, bro. Like when last time I went to Prague, like 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like I got a hot
Oh
dog.
no, because there's a problem with the street food. I was watching a YouTube video on that where he's like, the theme is I get scammed so you don't have to. A
No, no, but
lot
these are
of
street vendors. Like they have like the
they're
license like right in front
scams.
of
A
the
lot of
watch
them are
the
scams.
clock tower, bro. And you're looking at it, and I was there for a long time. I never really ate street food, like, but I was there. This is the second time I went to Prague, 2022.
Yeah, but a lot of them
And
are
it's good. It's good
scams.
food, bro. It's good
Yeah,
food. The hot dogs there is like super delicious, bro, but it's expensive. It's like 15 euros or something. I was like, damn, dude, a hot dog
yeah,
and
that's
drinking.
ridiculous. That's
Fucking hell, bro.
crazy. Damn.
Yeah, but you still gotta
That's
try. You're
way
there
more
one
than a
time, bro. So
Nathan.
it's just like fuck it, bro. Just try the hot dog, and they have like that restaurant's pretty good. Fool. They have good burgers there and shit, bro.
Yeah.
They eat a lot of duck there in Prague, bro. So you're not like you never like used to like eating duck. Like if you go to like an Asian restaurant, they eat a lot of duck, bro. And shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Duck is good. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, bro. But they have duck. Like duck is the specialty that they like to eat in Prague a lot, bro. So
That's
you can
crazy.
go like
So
a
it's kind
restaurant.
of like
Duck,
I
bro.
know French is big on duck. I believe France is big
Oh, I didn't
on
know
that.
and shit, dude. But I know Prague, bro.
Um,
I used to eat duck like once every fucking week, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
that's what I'm
France,
telling you,
they
bro. Like, I
duck
used
and
to
they
eat duck every fucking week, bro. Like,
what's that other one? Duck foie gras or whatever the heck.
dumplings too are
Duck
pretty
liver,
good there
duck
as
liver.
well, bro. The people, bro, like the best beer you ever had in your life is gonna be in Prague. For like, well, people can like they argue like it's between Prague and Belgium. I was in Belgium as well, but when you go to Prague, food, order a pivo dog like that restaurant. I'm telling you, food, it's gonna just like fuck. Well, it's like damn, you have the best vagina in your mouth. That's how the beer tastes so good, bro. Like when you taste that beer, you're never gonna want to taste American nasty ass Corona and Bud Light. Fuck that shit, bro. It's so good, the beer, bro.
One of the best wines I ever had was in Spain, bro.
Mm.
I mean, it was just so I was at this restaurant and I was having lunch, right? Some seafood, and I don't know what type of barrel of wine they brought me up, but it literally hit. I was like, God damn! And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just Europe is just a different. Like I'm glad I went to Europe. Because
Oh yeah,
it
everybody's
was my
got to
first time.
see
It
at
was my
least two
first time going
European
to
countries.
Europe, and it was just something different. Because like I was getting tired of Latin America. I've been to Asia before, but it was Japan. I really enjoyed Japan.
Japan.
You really don't see a lot of people in this space go to Tokyo. Like I don't see, despite being one of the most visited cities in the world.
But have you heard about that bar in Tokyo that's like really famous? You gotta like reserve for like months out. They have like this one guy that does
That's
like cool tricks.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. You
Oh,
gotta
by
reserve,
the way,
like, months
speaking,
out, but it's in Tokyo and shit, dude. If
Yeah,
anybody ever goes to Tokyo,
I'm still deciding like where to go, bro. It's like it's just so much
Shanghai,
options, bro. Like
Shanghai ranks number.
how's Shanghai? Speaking of that, how's it like
It
in terms
says
of just for Americans?
it ranks number 4th for nightlife in 2025 according to Time Out.
Okay.
Paris is 3, Madrid is 2, Vegas is 1,
Wait,
Berlin.
Madrid is too. What, bro?
Madrid
When I
is
was out
2.
there, it was dry. It seemed dry. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. This is the Time Out survey. Berlin is 5, Melbourne is 6, Brighton is 7, Mexico City is 8, Dubai is 9, Mumbai.
hey, somebody was talking about thick women, bro. If y'all like thick white girls, you know what city in Europe you gotta go to? Manchester. I never been, but from when I seen from the walking videos, bro,
I can believe
Budapest, there's
that.
some thick white girls, bro, and Athens, because I've been to both of those cities. But I'm talking about like just sophisticated white women, full like Manchester guys.
I was
So
told
one of
I
the
was told
thickest
you
white
got to go
girls
to
I've
Wales
seen,
for
bro.
Wales.
Let me tell you guys, bro. I think it
Nah,
was
bro.
German chicks.
Go watch the nightlife videos, the walkthroughs. The guys are just walking with the camera in Manchester. You see some thick ass fucking white girls, though. And in
Crazy.
Sweden as well, fool. Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah,
Sweden.
Sweden
I can believe
has
it
some
because it's
baddies
cold.
too,
It's
bro.
cold
Hell
there.
yeah. Nah, but you go during the summer. Fuck that. I'm not gonna go during winter. Fuck that shit.
Cape Town ranks 11th.
Hey, you know what? When I was in a hostel in Barcelona like 4 years ago, a party hostel. No, it was Madrid. Some fucking chick from Finland was getting smashed in the fucking restroom. She was hella thick, bro. I remember you could see her big ass feet sticking out the fucking restroom stall, bro.
You say her big ass feet.
I remember I just looked at shit because I knew the guy. I was like looking at this dude smash the girl. I was like, this motherfucker and shit. She was thick as hell and shit, bro. thick as hell, bro. She
Yeah.
was from Finland and shit, bro. Yeah.
Passport Pack's gonna be in Budapest in 10 days, and then wow, he going on that Kid Greatness tour.
Yeah, bro. The fucking spas are fucking good, bro. Like, they're really fucking nice, bro. Like, I took make sure you get the ticket for the trains there and the metros, bro. They're real strict in Budapest. Like, I seen people get pulled out and had to pay like 50 euro fines and shit. I paid one fine in Prague when I took the train. I didn't the metro train. I didn't buy the ticket. I'm like, whatever, bro. It's my final week. I got pulled out. I had to go to the ATM and pay like $80 or some shit like that. Whatever fine was.
I should have asked KG how he was like only staying one day in these cities.
Yeah,
and
bro,
like,
he's lame, fool. Staying only one day, you ain't gonna do shit. Might as well not even go, especially in Europe. Europe has so much history.
that was crazy. Yeah, he was like one.
You
He
know,
was one day in
Will, he
Serbia.
said,
He went one
KG said Lima Peru was lame. I was like, oh shoot, yes. I was like,
He said Peru was
Will,
lame.
he said, it was whack. That's what he said. Because when he went to DR, he was doing a live, and people was asking him about hey, how he got to like DR so fast. He said, yeah, Lima Peru is lame. Let me tell you guys something. Lima Peru didn't pick up for me until the second week, bro. First week, I thought I made a mistake. I was like, man, this place is whack. But I gave it more days, and look, the second week, it start picking up, man. I kind of love that city, man. It's just very underrated. The food is just,
food's pretty
bro,
good, bro.
Hey,
everything tasted nice. Everything, like gas station foods, everywhere you go, like every food tasted nice.
that's
And it's
crazy.
like, and the weather is just like, especially during right now, average temperature is like 70s.
Why does
Then at
where's West
nighttime,
Side put
at
Poland?
nighttime it goes down to the
West West is a
60s, and it's
poster
like,
child, bro. Fuck that guy,
yeah.
bro. He was like he hyped up fucking. Where was he at? Manizales, where he was at and shit.
Oh man, yeah, people wanted to go to Manizales because of him. Yeah,
it's a good place, bro. I've been to Pereira, it's similar and shit, dude. Like, there's some dope ass places in Colombia, dude. Like, it's just not Medellin, Cartagena. Like, you got it. Like, Cali is pretty good if you want to learn salsa, and then Bogota.
Oh, Cali's dope. No, that.
Yeah, you went
That's
to Cali,
it.
bro.
Oh,
Cali has
why
some
did I mention that?
ass
Oh,
fucking women, bro.
can you blame Dre for gatekeeping Cali before he started opening up this
Nah,
consultation?
Cali was always. It's always gonna be good, bro.
I will.
Huh.
I have been to Cali this past year, this summer. I will say that it's still gatekeeping. Like,
It's still
I
gatekeeping,
haven't.
But
So when I went there,
Dre loves crossing borders. Is not he was. I heard he was gatekeeping in the past, but now because he knows he can make money off
yes,
these dudes, now he's he seems to have opened up the city because
open up the city. Yeah,
because he's getting consultations. If he wasn't getting that, I guarantee you he ain't. I guarantee you he would still.
but before,
gatekeep
you know what he said? He said, and this was like a couple of years ago. He said when he was charging $80 per consultation, he was getting all type of dudes like the Pookies and Ray Rays. Then he said he increased the price from 80 to 300, and he said he started getting more serious people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
300.
Yeah, 300 is the going rate for his consultations, and it's like,
wow.
I wouldn't pay that shit, bro.
But the thing is, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If it's gonna save lives, go ahead, mean it. Just book that consultation.
Because I know Carl.
There's some idiots out there in the world that they need some kind of guidance.
Yeah.
So it's like I just don't judge or love crossing borders for charging that much. I just because like there's some people that need it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you and I don't need it. So the other guys in the panel, we might not need it. But there's some guy
I didn't need it going to Brazil. Yeah.
That's never been outside of the country and doesn't know how to move. Maybe he might need it. It might save a life or two. So it's like I personally, like I said, it's like I personally wouldn't like. The only way where I can pay for consultations if I was just going to like somewhere like Kazakhstan where I don't even know anything about it, and I kind of need some kind of guidance. Yeah, I'll pay for consultations.
It would have to be somewhere where I'm like relocated for a long period of time to where I'm almost living there. Then I'd be like, okay. But at that point, I'll most likely get a consultation from It would have to be an expat. I guess it would be Dre because he's lived there for 7 years. So I guess that gives him some credibility. I would say that. But I would most likely look for a local that speaks English and everything, But again, it would have to be something where I'm going to be living there for like 6 months to a year. It ain't going to be like where I'm visiting a week or something.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think like most cities ain't gonna get ever ruined, bro. You got Pereira, Manizales, Armenia, Cali. I'm not a fan of Bogota, but whatever. Like you got man, I can't think of the other cities, Monterrey. Like you got a bunch of cities, bro, that are just like low key. Like you never because these guys are looking for like the flash. They're like the Miami crowd. They want to go throw money. You can't do that shit in Cali or in Bogota. People look at you like
I know the travel space was thinking twice about betting Kia when they heard about that Timothy Reed guy. They were thinking twice about that. Remember?
Shout out to my best live. I see that he was beefing, or not beefing, but that guy, there was a guy that went on a rant about Paraguay, and I'm like, but he's just talking shit, and I'm like, bro, like, how can you be talking shit because like you have a Venezuelan girlfriend that's with you that doesn't even fucking work, scratches her ass, and you're gonna be talking about the country itself, bro. And you're gonna be like, oh, Colombia is so much better. I'm like, bro, it is, bro. But don't get it twisted. Colombia, we're not the biggest fans, bro. It's like going to like a rival stadium and you're just there by yourself, bro. And people are looking at you like, what happened with like I Show Speed and Algeria? That's what a lot of Colombians want to do to us, bro. Like, it's a reality, bro. Like, and I tell people all the time, we're not really the biggest like team on the block where people like us. They hate us over there at this, especially in Medellin, bro. Like, there's a jealousy issue, bro. Like, locals are pissed off because their pros are charging a lot of money now. They can't afford to pay for the pros and a mixture of a lot of shit, bro. But
now people are denied entry, getting turned back.
Dude, when that DJ was murdered in Bogota, they changed the perception of Colombians on us like big time, bro. Like
because of that one-time thing. Yet they
I don't give a fuck, bro. I could be honest. I've always said
they do this many times.
I just go. It's like a nice steak dinner. You go and you enjoy the steak dinner, and you get the fuck out. Like I go to Colombia. If I go this year, I go for like a month, smash some of their women, and keep it moving, bro. I don't want to have relationships with people there no more. I have enough friends there. I don't want to make any. Like it's hard to make real friends, anyways. I told a Paisa the other day. She's like, "Oh, I'm your real friend." I'm like, and I told her straight up, like, "Nah, you have a problem with our culture, bro. Like their friendships are just based on what you do for a person." It's like, "Oh, well, I'm not like that. I'm a real person. Like I'm not gonna disrespect you because I don't know you that well." And I appreciate you coming at me like this. I could have respect because most places don't come at me like that. But I was like, you know what it is over here in the city. You know that I know what's up. And she's like, yeah, I understand that. But, we kept it respectful. And I told her, like, nah, not me. Fool. Like, I'm not like these other dumbasses that can do a backflip. Like, I just want to smash her. She's cool. We have fun. Fool. And that's it, bro. Keep it moving, bro. But as far as friends, you want to make real friends, go to Mexico, Brazil, or Puerto Rico and shit, bro.
I'm trying to think what is the typical, like I've never been there, but if
Guadalajara is just like Medellin, guys, but guess what? The women ain't interested in your fucking dollars, bro. Like even like shout out to QB, one of his girlfriend's friends that actually picked us up. She had like a fucking SUV, a brand new one that's worth like $50K.
Damn.
You think you're gonna get a Paisa to pick you up in the $50K vehicle in Medellin or anywhere in Colombia? Those women that are Stratus 4 and up don't even want to look at us, bro. Hell no. We're seen as an embarrassment to go out with a gringo at this point in their country. But
and the last chick
you got a chance.
And the last chick that took, a black, not just a black, but from this space, a YouTuber was a stud that had a car. That was the last chick that I saw with content. You remember Floyd, when she was driving him around, she had a car, but she was a stud.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah. Me cash.
Yes, that shit.
Me cash.
Oh, man.
And he talks about he had a threesome with 2 police. Man, fuck that guy. And shit, bro. He's so lame, bro. Me cash, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, just
what he didn't mention was one of them.
He's had a rough life. Well, I gotta give him that. I know he was like. He grew up in a foster home, I think, right? I believe.
I think so, yeah. But at the same time, like the people he victimized were not a part. They didn't take part in this rough life he grew up in.
Yeah, I don't know. He could be getting. I was talking to a Brazilian. He was telling me he thinks he got set up. Like, I just think the whole case is weird. Like the Uber driver, and I was like, I don't know. I just think it's weird, bro. Like, we'll find out, bro. Like, I mean, I think. whoever gets him on to go on the channel, he's gonna get like his channel's gonna blow up. Whoever it is that gets Floyd on the channel, if he's found innocent, he's gonna make a lot of money because like Floyd's gonna be broke as hell. Right. So just offer Floyd maybe like $200 or $300 to jump on the live, and like you're probably gonna get maybe 2,000 or 3,000 live viewers at the same time. Because people, everybody, or even more, man, shit, everybody's gonna want to see, like, you know, especially you promote it for like a week, everybody's gonna want to see like Floyd, like his story, like even if they hate him. So anybody that shout out to the YouTuber that gets him on there, bro. Even I would pay money. I'll pay a lot of money to have him on because I know it's gonna blow up the channel. And shit, for sure, it's gonna get traction and shit,
but it's crazy that there's no update. I've been like trying to look through Google for any updates. I haven't seen it. The only thing I can hear about is what Nana says. But again, I'm taking that with a grain of salt because I just don't see any other sources of talking about it. Even the same thing with Stephanie Hibero. I'm hearing that like she's monitoring, that she may have been instrumental in getting Skylar's channel taken down. But when you Google her name, like there's really no recent activity of what she's done. Now, I know there's that Ninja Princess chick who's been reaching out to her about Skylar's stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, sooner or later they piss off the wrong women. For like, I know, like last year or a few months ago, they pissed off one of the girls I was with them. She reminds me a lot of Paula from Colombia, the one that's always like coming on the Passportbros channels.
Paula Sands, yeah.
No, but this is another girl. This is in Brazil. Her name is Better Call Carlene, something like that. And like when she finally broke away from them, she was talking so much shit. Like, I fucking hate these Passportbros. Like, they're all prostitutes on these yacht parties. Like, they can't even get regular women. They're weird. Yeah. And she was just shitting on them, dude. Like all the guys were, and I started laughing.
Bro. I already know Paula is the same way. Like, she seems cool with Lord.
Nah, she's super fake, bro. Like when she came on an advice special, like somebody that's humble is not gonna go on TV and be like, "Oh, gringos always pay." Instead of saying like, you know what? That's why I say Colombians just look at us as an ATM, because like a real person that's appreciated of you or values you is gonna be like, you know what, gringos, you know, they pay, but you know, they're very super like, you know, gentlemen, like, you know, they take care of us, you know, they do things for them, dude, like, and just, you know, say positive things, you know, not ask kids, but you know, they pay, but you know what, you know, they're very like, you know, courteous. No, and just the way like
she was acting like a boss.
Yeah, I can't stand her, fool. Like, she literally, like, you know what? Some of the BMT subscribers caught her that when she was on his live. Some of the guys are like, "This bitch is talking about black men, and she wants us to like fucking pay for her services and shit." Like, and I'm glad that some people ain't that dumb. They caught it. I was catching her, yeah, but a lot of guys were calling her out. They're like, "Oh, guys, everybody!" Like when she came on QB's live, I was roasting her on the super.
I remember
bro. I was roasting her, bro. I was like, you know what? I wish QB would let me get on that fucking panel because I can't stand this bitch. But I was just like roasting her. I was like, bro, y'all have a victim blame mentality. Like, guys, every country. Like, how would you know that? Which countries have you lived at? Because I lived in many, and you haven't. And just, I was like, bro, Mexicans, like, we don't like. That's the thing. And people want to point fingers. They could be the Panamanians can point fingers at Colombians. You think they like seeing prostitutes all over their fucking city that are from Colombia, or in Costa Rica, or in Punta Cana, or in Dubai, or in Mexico? I've seen them in Playa del Carmen, in Cancun. Like, we could point fingers at those motherfuckers too. And shit, but you don't see Mexicans saying that shit, bro. And shit, so that's my issue with Paula on both of those lives. She was just pointing the finger at saying that when it's like the Colombians that are doing it on steroids, boy. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. You get a pro, you have fun and shit, you know, like whatever, dude. Like,
well, in my area, it's the Venezuelans doing that, but yeah.
No, it's the Colombians and shit too, like in huge numbers, bro. But like my issue is that Paula's like, you know, she's getting up there and people are like eating her bullshit. Like, dude, she doesn't like us, bro, like at all, bro. I think when she goes back home and her family says in Spanish, like, ¿te gustan los gringos? I'm pretty sure she's like, pinches negros me valen verga. Like, I'm pretty sure she's saying that shit, bro.
Dude, she probably thinks a lot of them, bro. She probably thinks a lot of them are mayates.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, the black community has been my biggest supporters, and that's why I tell you guys, like, go where you're all like celebrate, not tolerate. And if you're gonna go to Colombia and, you know, have your fun, do your thing as a man. I know as a man we have our needs, bro. Like, go smash some hookers or go smash some regular girls, and all those girls are whores, bro. Like, and if anybody hits me up on Instagram, I'll send them that article that was written in 2012 about the Colombian women. And these are the guys that first went to the country. We're talking about 2005, like way before social media. every guy saying that their experiences, how they got cheated on, played on, the women are fucking like, and not all of them, right? But the majority of them are doing it. And so even shout out to Mark Lowe, he was the one that sent it to me. And even when he sent me that article, Mark Lowe was like, bro, the women are 10 times worse now admitting us. Like, hell yeah, and shit, they're a lot worse. But that article is like, people should read it before they go date in that country, bro. And if you still want to have a relationship with a girl, then I say, God bless your soul, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not here to dissuade anybody, bro. But I'm just saying, like, bro, after all the shit that I've seen, even actually one of the girls hit me up like 2 weeks ago during New Year's. I haven't talked to her like a whole year, bro. Like, she ditched me. We're supposed to go on a date. She ditched me and never hit her up. She hit me up like randomly, hey, Happy New Year's and all this shit. And I was like, well, so where's my Christmas present? Oh, what do you want? And I was like, I want you. And she's like, oh, when you come over here, I'll go see you. She has a picture of a fucking boyfriend on her profile, dog. And that's why I look at these women. I'm like, damn, these women are such whores, bro. Like,
that's out of pocket, man. Doing that shit is out of pocket. Yeah, and again, like, I've never. The one thing, and I should have pushed back on the Passport Bros on, and this is even before the Passport Bros became a thing. I never really consider Latin American women submissive. I don't know where the hell people got that from.
That's bullshit. And Milano using the N-word, in Spanish. I didn't use it in an derogatory word. I'm using it like the way she would probably say it in her family, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what she does, bro.
You heard that.
And right now I'm defending my black community that supported me so much throughout the years, bro. Word. And I'm guarantee you that's what she probably says in her closed doors, bro, behind closed doors, bro. And they say like, "Oh, te gustan esa gente?" Like, hell no, that's what they are.
Wait a minute, hold on. But doesn't Paula also claim to be? I think she claims to be black herself. I remember.
I don't give a shit about her. She's super fake. I can't stand her, bro. Like, she went on Vice Special and pretty much shitted on us, bro. No matter what our race is, like,
she did.
She talk about all of us, bro.
She shitted on every dude, and even Digital Bro Mad. Like, I know they.
I can't stand him either, bro. I spent $200 on a dinner day. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, she sunned him on that special, bro.
People misinterpret me calling out certain disrespectful individuals. They think that I'm against all foreigners, bro. I agree with you. Like, I know that Red Beard came out about Guadalajara, and I'm like, bro, Guadalajara women ain't like, other women. Like, they got their own bread, fool. And I'm not saying like they're feminine in their own ways, and they like to have fun. They like to dance, bro. You could go up to like a chick in Guadalajara, and especially you go to like a place where they're playing norteños, like ranch music, and ask her to dance, and 9 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times she'll say yes, and you could get the number afterwards or whatever and shit, bro. But you could definitely.
I need to watch that content again that he talked about with Guadalajara. I know it sounds like he wasn't feeling that,
bro, but
city at all. Yeah, I need to watch that.
I don't hate Argentinian women, bro. That's like, you see, that's the thing. Milano, you have to realize how different cultures react to different cultures, bro. And shit, for like, if you were to try to talk to an Argentinian woman, fool, I'm pretty sure they will fuck you off, bro. And shit, they're like, they hate Mexicans, bro. And there's been a lot of like issues with us Mexicans right now, especially this last year with Argentinians, bro, with them saying racist shit and then going viral and them getting beat up in public. Like, there's a lot of issues going on with the Argentinian community. I'm gonna go to Argentina this year. I decided to skip Medellin and just go to Buenos Aires to check it out myself to see how they really are in their own country, because I feel like the ones that are in other cities outside of Buenos Aires are a little bit, and a little bit more like calmed down from what I've heard. And I've been cool with some Argentinians, bro. But even like, Latinos that know Argentinians will tell you to stay away from them, dog. So it's not just like a me thing, fool. But you could go ahead and talk to them alone and tell me cómo te va. There's a Spanish word that we like to say in Mexico, que te vaya bien. And shit, go over there and go talk to them and shit, see how it works out for you, bro. And shit, fool.
Awesome. But yeah, I have noticed that with that. I noticed the ones that are questionably black will claim to be, and then the ones that are obviously black.
Ulysses, I was with you in Tulum, and the Argentinian women love my personality, bro. Yeah, no, bro.
Shout out to Milano.
I mean, that's how you feel, Milano. Fool. God bless your soul. I'm not gonna say nothing negative, bro, but I'm gonna say just bless your soul, bro.
Why is he such a pariah in this space? Like, it seems like every time he's in the chat, like the host, like doesn't seem to like him.
I don't care. I don't know issue for, but I just say just fucking at the rooftop. I don't even know which Argentina woman you're talking about, bro. That shit, fool. I don't know, fool, but I just bless your soul for like fucking like I said. You could always prove us wrong. Get those meta glasses. I bought a few. I mean, about a few. I bought a pair the other day, and
That's what's
you
killing.
could like
That's
show
actually
us, be like, hey, you know what? You guys are lame. Look at me in Buenos Aires. Look at me all getting all these girls' numbers and shit. Like,
that's what's killing. That's actually what's killing the travel space. See, people said creep camming was killing the travel space. I
I'm
don't think
gonna
it was
do.
the
I
creep
got the
cam.
glasses, bro, but not for creep
It's
camming. I'm gonna do like I want to just do like for safety reasons, obviously as well, bro. Like I don't
right.
feel comfortable
Oh yeah,
walking.
and also like so you don't have to hold it all the time. Like
Yeah, yeah. Like when I'll do like some shorts, like ordering food and
yeah.
stuff like that. I'm gonna show like some traditional food, but I know people don't like to watch those things, so I'm gonna do them like really quick, like maybe like a 10-15 second short, like showing like some tacos from Guadalajara or some
Keith
short.
Lee somehow gets viral over his food reviews.
Paula Sands dates black men. That's what she's focuses on them so much. Yeah, but I feel like she just uses them for their wallets, bro. Like because when she came on that Vice special talking about gringos always pay, like if that was a humble human being. And I've been around women that are like worth some shit, bro. They don't talk like that, bro. That shit, dude.
Yeah, she was hella. Yeah, she was low key
Ulysses, I'll
disrespectful.
pay for your miss. Oh,
And,
okay, dude. Yeah, whatever, bro.
but
Anyways,
I know Lord works with her though. It sounds like he has some type of affiliated marketing partnership with her. It sounds like though.
shout out to Paula, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be a hater. She's making good money off of like, putting like a fake like image, bro.
She is. She knows.
But look
what
at
she's
Callie
doing.
D, the girl from D, whatever from
D
Cali,
Travels.
like,
D
bro.
Travels.
She was even more blunt. She's like, we don't even watch your kind here. I'm like, what the fuck? Shout out to Razor Race. He called her out. Razor Race was the only YouTuber that called her out, and like she came out, she got all mad. But I'm just like, I think who was it? I think
man, she tried to throw one of her clients under the bus because when she was showing him around, he unfortunately took a stray round, survived, but didn't pay her because and she got upset about it and threw him under the bus in one of her posts. But it was under her watch that he took a stray round.
Paula doesn't like brothers for real. Like, nah, I don't think so. I just think they look at us as an ATM, bro. Like, I think if she was to have an opportunity with like a rich Colombian, she was just like immediately just like fucking just go with that type of person. Like, shout out for me for putting Ulysses on Razor Race. That show how everyone knows him. Yeah, Milano likes to like talk a lot of shit. I'll let you talk shit, Milano, but at least donate at least $5, bro. Don't be like running your mouth and not give not even $1.
Wait, I didn't know you guys had issues.
No, I don't got an issue with him, but I'm just saying like, damn, dude, like you're gonna be mean for at least put some money in my books, bro. Don't be like that.
Oh, he said, I just read his comment. Shout out to him for putting you on.
Yeah, he put me on, bro, and shit, dude. But man, bro, at least like $2, bro. Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Milano he showed decent content when he was in Fortaleza. I'll give him that. But I'm gonna say something, bro. Him and Philly Dom put the same hand while eating I don't know what they were eating, popcorn or some finger food, and you're dipping your hand and you're putting that in your mouth, and then you're putting that same hand in the bag, sharing that bag. Come on, man, that's nasty work, bro.
Sinaloa, man, hell nah, bro. You know what? Sinaloa has some of the best looking women in Mexico besides Guadalajara, but they're very similar to Paisa women, dude. Like always begging for money and shit. Well, that's what I heard from Mexicans. I never gone out with them, but the few that I seen seemed like very materialistic, bro. But I know
who's that?
Guadalajara's been. I'm sorry. What's Nick Travels, right? I'm correct.
Nick
Nick Travels. Yeah. Bro. Sinaloa has some baddies and shit, dude.
It's chill. What's her name? She's a Cuban actress, Ana de Armas. I think she has property in Playa del Carmen.
Ulysses, why you e-begging? Bro, I'm not e-begging. I'm just saying that fucking if you're gonna talk shit for at least give a couple of dollars, bro. Because then now you just like
popcorn is my only bro. No, it's not that popcorn is your. It was just nasty, man. You guys eat. I don't know if it was it was something. You guys were dipping your hand, man. You put the food in your mouth. Your hands are touching. Your hands are touching your mouths, and then you're both dipping in the same bag. With the same hand, you put the food in your mouth. That's the nasty word. And it's all good. Shout out Milano. I'm just saying, man, that's just nasty.
Milano, do you ever donate? I don't think I've ever seen you donate. Oh yeah, I think I've seen you donate to Razor Rays and shit. That's it. So
from
yeah, but that's the thing. Like a
California.
lot of people say a lot of bad things about a lot of cities in Mexico. Like they'll be like, "What?" Like, I actually today or yesterday they clapped a famous TikToker or some shit. But I'm like, bro. But the thing is that people don't go behind the scenes and look at what's going on. And what I mean by that is like,
Right.
bro, these women are dating some really bad dudes, bro, and shit. Like, so all the girls that you seen are getting clapped up. Like, bro, they shouldn't be going out with these type of guys, but they want that fast money. They want that, you know. And the thing about the difference between the states and Mexico is like, bro, over there, life is not respected and shit. For like, they don't care. They go after your whole family. And so these women are really like selfish for doing that shit, bro. So I'm kind of like, bro, I mean, you knew what could happen when you jump in the crocodile infested lake, bro.
Same thing with
Crocodiles are hungry, bro. They're gonna eat. And shit, you know, like you ran the dinner girl, bro. Like, I'm just being honest, bro. Like,
same thing even in LA. Maria De Luna, remember she that Latin singer that got deleted in her vehicle?
There's a girl actually when I was in Guadalajara last year.
Yeah.
That was clapped when I was there, bro. She was doing like a TikTok live, and yeah, bro, like it's just a reality of what's going on. You guys kiss all these women that been ran through.
Bro, I don't kiss any women that's not my girl in the mouth.
Bro, I don't even kiss, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I do not kiss any woman that is not my girlfriend.
Give us $5, bro. I'll give you a kiss, bro. Come on, $5.
That's another thing. Another thing too, that Passport Bros. I swear, man, some of these Passport Bros should be on Fear Factor, and you know why? You guys should not be eating a Pro's box when you're overseas, man. That's nasty. Yeah, there you guys. Yeah, they need to be on Fear Factor for that.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? Let's be honest. Like, not making fun of nobody. Some guys are going out, like, going years without having sex, especially in the States, bro. Yeah. And so I kind of just, like, don't fault them anymore. I've been here for 7 months, and I'm like, bro, I don't even blame these guys anymore. Bro. The dating here sucks, and, like, they're just like, bro, this is, like, their one chance to get laid in a whole year, even with a remotely good-looking woman. So I just, like, have your fun, guys. Like, I'm not going to judge. You want to eat a girl's box or her ass or whatever, bro, just have fun, bro. Like, these guys are just going years without sex. Now, those guys that are getting laid on a regular basis, that are pulling women, then I'll have an issue, bro. Like, what are you doing? But I mean, just have your fun, guys. You know,
Danny Flight, man, he's one of the guys that admitted to eating many, while he was in China and stuff like that. He didn't care.
Shout out to Tone.
Wait a minute, he's the same guy that got caught. Isn't he the same guy that caught an STD?
I have no idea. Trump has what happened into, man, I don't know, bro. Trump just saying, like, he's pissing off the whole world, making us look like shit. When I travel, I'm going to just say that I'm from Mexico. I'm not even saying I'm American anymore, bro. And people already have come out to me and told me some stupid shit. I'm like, bro, man, then it's funny because I studied, that was my major, poli science and international relations. So, like, I shouldn't even tell people that was my major because they're going to be even more mad. Well, that's what you study for 4 years. Like, I'm like, bro, I just learned enough. Like, we study politics from, like, different countries, not just the States.
Trump is the last guy I want to talk about when I'm in Brazil. When I'm in Brazil, Trump is like the last. Like, I'm not even trying to hear that. And he wasn't even president at the time. Like, man,
who was it? You got, like, who was it? The senator from Texas, Ted Cruz, talking about, I became a senator so I could serve Israel. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
He does that. Is that what he exactly said?
Yeah, bro. And then when we had that winter storm like 3 years ago in Texas, he took off to Cancun, talking about, man, he's like, fuck you guys. Like, no, I haven't heard about that guy.
I saw there was a title on what's his name? Vibing with Fred. Vibing with Fred did a title, or is it a post about it? I didn't watch it.
Eating boxing buns is diabolical. Jesus Christ, if it's that bad, go to my bro. But you gotta realize there's a lot of guys here, especially dorky ass dudes that I work with, and like, bro, I could just look, bro. I'm not a woman, and I could just tell by looking at these dudes that they're going like years without having sex. Like, bro, it's just a reality for a lot of
Miami and drop at Tootsie's.
So I'm just like, bro, like going. That's why when these guys went to Medellin, it ruined the prices because, like, imagine you gone like 2 years without having sex, and the most attractive girl gives you some good box. You're gonna give her extra money and shit, just because it's just like it is what it is, bro. I'm not
stop inflating the prices.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yes, there you go.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear
eating groceries, huh?
Our NGOs, yeah, I'm not surprised, bro. There's a lot of things that are going on with politics, bro. I think, I was finding out that Europe has $8 trillion worth of our treasury bonds. I didn't even know that. And China has like 3. So that's like what, like 11. And I'm just gotta be like, bro, if the European Union decides to, like, let's say Trump takes Denmark by force and they decide to pull out our treasury bonds.
You mean Greenland?
Yeah, Greenland and shit. I'm thinking that the economy, like what happened in 08, it's not gonna be nothing for it. It's really gonna crash. Like if countries really start saying, like, you know what, it's like a lot of countries, like governments are looking at America as unstable with our politics, bro, unfortunately. And I think they're looking at China as like disciplined, stable. They're not about that fuck shit. What was the last time you saw, politicians fighting or arguing in China, or that stupid shit you see in America? You don't see that, bro. So I think you have to put yourself as a business
because it's a one-party country.
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying, like in general, everybody walks one straight line, bro. There's none of that. Oh, I'm here for Israel or Japan, or I'm here for Thailand or Russia's like my best friend, and like none of that bullshit, bro. And so I think countries that have like huge economies are looking China's like, you know what, I'd rather do my business here, bro. And they actually now I think recently they paid for oil using the yuan, and so that's a major shift. The BRICS is a sign of saying like pretty much America, we don't want to use your dollar no more. And so when that kicks off, bro, and the dollar is going to devaluate, I think, in the long term, bro. Like if Saudi Arabia pulls from our dollar, China offers them a better deal because it can. China has more money. They offer them a better deal, better resources. Like, hey, we'll do this. We'll send our engineers to do this, blah, 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 blah. And I say, you know what? America has been nice doing business with you. I'm pulling my fucking oil out of your dollar and shit, bro. Economy here in this country would collapse, bro. And all the fucking MAGA fans and all the Hillary fans, bro, they're going to be sucking, bro. Because this is going to be so worse than the Great Depression. Because at least during that day, that's how we got Social Security. Just in case y'all guys don't know that. Social Security was established to help people during the Great Depression, by the way. And it had the super lines, bro. Hey, guess what? No more Social Security. No more super lines. How the hell is the government going to be able to give Social Security to like 80 million Americans, bro? The economy crashes, bro.
Yeah, anybody born after Gen X. Well, actually, I don't even think the Gen X people are going to get it. I would say before Gen X, anybody born will get it. But once you hit Gen X, the Gen X people, I think, are going to get asked out.
I believe, yeah, I agree with Tone says. BRICS will eventually take over. Yeah, I agree. Maybe not China, but BRICS as a block can easily be with the world reserve currency even. Yeah, Canada is making deals with China. 5-10-year-old dollars is $5 to $10. 5 to 10 years dollars cooked. Yeah, I think it is, bro. I think if anybody's smart right now, I think buying gold would be the safest option, bro. Because if the dollar crashes, bro, like the only thing that you could be able to like use as reserve currency would be the gold and shit, bro. And shit, but that's my biggest. I think I feel bad for the retirees, veterans, people that work with the feds and shit, like postal service guys, military veterans, and shit. Everybody that has anything to do with like federal retirement, bro. Like, and it's by the millions and shit. They're gonna be hurting so bad, bro. And shit, I just kind of feel like who knows, bro? Maybe even a civil war could happen. Because imagine you take a bunch of pissed off veterans' way of life now. What do they got? They got no income.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows, man? The future looks very bleak. Like he's asking Congress for like so much money. You know that the Federal Reserve is printing money right now to pay off the interest rates on the money that has borrowed. That's an economic disaster right there, man.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
People look at I don't care what your politics is. How do you look at Trump or Biden or anybody and say like he's taking our country to the right direction, like taking us away from like spending so much money? It's like it's impossible, bro. The military industry complex is breaking our country, bro. Way too much money spent on way too much fucking military.
They've been breaking it. Lockheed Martin and all that. They've been doing that. Like you can't say they're breaking it now. Like Halliburton, Lockheed Martin, they've been doing that. And the crazy
Solano got off the panel and shit. I thought he was gonna donate $5.
Who got off the panel? Who was on the panel? Who was on the panel?
Milano. I mean, I'm sorry, not on the panel, on the chat. It's on the chat.
I thought is Milano. I know he was in the chat earlier. I didn't know he was on the panel. I saw 4.
No, he wasn't on the panel. My bad. I meant to say chat.
Oh yeah. I didn't know you guys had issues, but I noticed he kind of tends to be a pariah.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of videos about me. He did like 5 or 6 videos, and I'm just like,
oh, I did not know that. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing? That's him.
Ulysses, I was there when I talked to Argentinian women at the roof bar, bro. I mean,
Oh, he's talking to you in the back chat.
no. Just like I'm looking at his chats right now. I'm like, I
Oh,
mean,
oh, 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 his old
Argentinian women
show.
love my personality, bro. Argentinian women, bro. Let me tell you something, dog. Those women, unless you're a white guy from like England or anywhere in Europe and shit, fool, like blonde hair, blue eyes, like they don't fuck with
God,
you, bro.
Argentinians don't even like
Yeah, but
me
the
or
women are
people that look like
beautiful,
me
bro.
because the Chinese. I'm not Chinese, but the Chinese are known for opening up sweatshops in their country, so they definitely don't like Asians over
Man,
there.
I know my best life Paraguay. Shout out to him for pulling off what he would know. Like Argentina's, like I know that Paraguayans
Yeah.
don't get along with Argentinians because they're very cocky. And the same thing with the
Mm.
Uruguayans, they don't get along with the Argentinians as well. So in Spanish where we say mamones and shit, bro. But yeah, dude, that shit, dude. Man, that shit's fucking hilarious though, bro. I just I was trying to get a Venezuelan girl that was like, she was a political prisoner, and I
Oh
think her
wow.
friend was like locked up for a while, and like I was trying to get her on the live. She said she's down and she's trying to get her friend, but I haven't heard from her like in a week. But I feel like the best time to do it is like when the event happens, when that Maduro shit happens, and I hit her up right away and shit. She lives in Texas right now, and I was like, hey, like get on the panel. I want to hear your like people want to hear from the horse's mouth. I don't want to talk about it because that's not my country and shit, dude. But she said she was gonna hit up her friend, and she said she herself she was down for it. She's a really attractive girl, works hard. I feel bad for her. She's over here with no family and shit, bro. So it'll be interesting,
What
like just get
boy
like
talking about?
political.
Milano, I'm not white. I'm Eurasian. I am Eurasian, so I'm half white, half Asian. But he should already know that. He's seen me pull up on razors before, and I have cammed up before. Yeah. White. Why is he typing in all caps?
I don't know, bro. Are you gonna donate? I'm e-begging Milano. Come on, bro. Give me
I will say this:
$2
the
donation, bro.
one
Milano,
mistake,
don't be mean, bro. Come on, bro. Don't be mean
one
here, bro.
mistake that Milano made was taking down his channel after his boxing match with Guy. He should have never done that.
I give him props though for getting in the box ring, and he was the only guy
I
to do it.
do.
So like nobody's gonna take that away from him, dog.
Yeah,
And
but he
do,
should not have taken his channel down for that, though.
Yeah, Milano, come on, bro. Donate a little bit, a couple of dollars, bro. You're being mean to you. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight because of what you said about the Argentina woman. But I am gonna go there for about a month, and I'm gonna see what I get, fool. But I do get one, fool. If I do get an attractive Argentinian girl, and shit, you gotta donate at least $20 to me and shit, fool. Especially if I get her on my panel on the live, and she promised me that you'll donate $20 and shit, dude. So if Milano, if I get an Argentinian girl in a couple of months to go on my panel or even do an interview on the camera, you gotta give me my flowers, bro. You gotta donate at least $20, bro. That's my e-begging for you, bro.
All right, I respect your word and everything, but still, you still should not have. You shouldn't even made that statement about taking your channel. That right there, because now that kind of puts him into. It doesn't put him in the algorithms anymore. That's what's happening to what's his name, Obsidian Ali. He took it. Well, I don't know if he took his own channel down or whatnot, or he paused. I guess you could pause it or put it in a hiatus mode or suspension mode yourself, and then. But once he got back on YouTube, he just wasn't getting the views like he was before.
Yeah. Yeah, you get off. I've been off for like 7 months, but shout out to my best life part of Hawaii and shit, bro. Have a good trip in Panama and shit, bro.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to his Telegram. I'm in his Telegram. Yeah. Said you couldn't get Argentina.
I'm talking about going to Argentina myself, dude. I want to be going there in a couple of months. I want to go to Buenos Aires for about 2 weeks, and I'm gonna hit up. God, I forgot the fucking other cities' names and shit. Damn, it's Buenos Aires. And
Mar del
Plata. I might hit Mar del Plata for 1 week, and then I'm gonna hit up Cordoba for about a week and a half, bro. But I'll see what happens and shit. But
I've
get a girl and shit, dude, like at least give me my flowers and maybe donate. I'm not gonna give 10. Give me $10. I want to e-beg Milano. Give me $10.
Didn't some guy from One Direction, I forgot his name, didn't he like fall off a balcony in Buenos Aires?
Idea, bro.
I saw that death photo. I kind of wish I didn't, but yeah.
I'm gonna focus this year on having more like interviews. Like I haven't done interviews with women in a minute, bro. So I want to have them on the panels.
You made more money off YouTube last year than. Is he saying he made more money off YouTube last? Shout out to Nick Travels.
Shout out to Nick Travels, bro. But I got two girls that said they're down for interviews, so I'm gonna be doing interviews with them when they get to Brazil. Actually, I got three. I got a Brazilian girl. She's super nice. She speaks good English, so I'm gonna do like an interview with her live on her, and we're gonna talk about safety. People be getting fucked up in Rio, bro. Like I'm telling you, people be getting robbed, bro. Like on a daily basis, bro. Hell yeah, dude. So I'm gonna do like a video about safety with her. So she said she's down. She's really nice, sweet girl. Y'all like her. She has a really great personality, guys. So
yeah, bro.
Hopefully she gets on, because it's one thing for her to say yes, and it's another thing to her because she works a lot, bro. You know. So hopefully she says yes. The two other Colombian girls, I have them on the live when I'm in Brazil. They're gonna be staying with me, so I'll have them. I'll do like 2 lives with each of them, and then the Brazilian girl will come through, hopefully, and then maybe I might get maybe a few more and shit, bro. Yeah. I meet women at the language exchanges that speak English, so maybe I could like tell them, like, you know, when they ask me what I do, like I'm a content. So hopefully they say yes,
they
bro.
Like to talk. They like,
bro. All I gotta do is just gotta get maybe like 1 or 2. I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to get like 20 or 30 girls. That's just too much. If I could get 1 or 2, and I can't even do the interviews like so much.
But you got to double. You got to double book though. You got to double book. Who knows what the Latinos.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They say they agreed to do it more and shit. You know. But like my thing is that, you know, some of them are on vacation for a couple of days. Like at the language exchanges, they're only there for a few days and shit, dude. So
Is Mundolingo 3 times? I didn't know.
Yeah. It's but my thing is they're like, there's a lot of Brazilian girls that go to Rio for like only 4 days for like a vacation. So if I could get one, even if it's just for like 1 day, like say like the next day she's going to the beach and I could do an interview with her, like it is what it is, bro. Like I'm pretty sure I can get those interviews. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. I want to do interviews like how I used to do back in the past, but I got to keep it more professional now. Like I wanted to do bikini interviews, but I'm like, bro, YouTube is so strict. They're just going to demonetize the video, bro. Especially the girls curvy, bro, demonetized. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get demonetized. Yeah. So it's like, it's not what I could do. Maybe I could do 1 or 2 of those videos, but put it like on the, how do you call it when you have like the membership only? Yeah. And
members only,
like $3, yeah, and just do that instead, and maybe like, you know, that would make sense, maybe. But I have them like at a certain angle where I'm not really going to show the body, because, like I said, YouTube is super strict.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, super I just looked strict, up. I just went to the Mundolingo website. Yeah, it's only Thursdays. The Mundolingo Botafogo. Yeah, it's only Thursdays. It's not. It's I knew it. I didn't know it was Thursdays, but yeah. So it's every Thursday they do their language exchange.
They do it 3 times a day and Rio, and then when it comes to
3 times a week or 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times a week, and then when it comes to Sao Paulo, it's twice. It's Thursday and Friday. But like when I went to Rio, they used to have it at a hostel on a Tuesday, but it got so big, like I'm talking about like 200 people plus, that they stopped. The city made them stop it because it was just way too many people. But so they moved it to like Broski has always been the spot for a few years. So Broski is where they're at on Thursday, man. And I told guys, bro, that's a spot where you can meet educated Brazilian women, fool, that ain't about the bullshit. And they have all the girls that I met there, they all have visas to go to the States. They're not broke. They've been traveling. They've gone to Europe. They've gone to the States. They've gone to Miami, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So those are like the top tier Brazilian women. Those are like the best that you can do. And I told guys like all the time, that's the place to go to. But they want to watch Skylar videos and do a yacht party with some hoes and shit. Bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
Have you done an interview with Jamie Woods? No, I have not done an interview with Jamie Woods. I'll hit him up one of these days, bro, and maybe I could do an interview with him and shit, dude. We'll see.
Jamie Woods is cool. Yeah, shout out to him.
Dude, bro. Shout out to Jamie Woods and shit. Bro.
So here's what they do in Mundolingo. I just looked it up. Okay. So yes, they do 3 days, but not in the same Mundolingo venue. So
no. You gotta go to the Instagram, fool, because they constantly change it, bro.
Yeah, because it says Tuesdays it's in Humaita, and then Thursdays it's in Botafogo. It's every Thursday, and then the third one, Wednesdays it's in Jardim Botanico.
Yeah.
So they'll do 3 different venues, and they have like their own days. So yeah, Jardim Botanico is every Wednesday.
Yeah, Jardim Botanico is at the restaurant Guacamole and shit, bro. It's like, I haven't gone to that one though, so I don't know how it is. It might be good, it might not be, but I'm just thinking, fuck, man.
Yeah, that one's every Wednesday, and then every Thursday is Bar Bukowski.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Bukowski. Yeah, that was good, bro.
That one's every Thursday. Yeah. So that one's every Thursday.
I met a lot of people there, bro. A lot of people, though.
I went to that one, Barbakowski, and then every Tuesday is the Jungle Garden Club, the Jungle Garden Pub, in Jamaica. So,
but shout out
yes,
to
it
Big
is 3
Travels,
days
bro.
a week, but they do it in different venues.
What's going on, Nick Travels? How's Mexico treating you? Are you getting that good food, bro? I'm eating that nasty ass food over here in the States, bro.
Right? What's he? Where's he at?
I'm in Sinaloa right now, man.
Yeah, Mexican food is awesome. Like,
but I was just gonna say, like, just be prepared, man. When you go to Argentina, like the women are very flaky, man. So just be prepared. Like you'll text them to like you guys will be having a great conversation, and you'll like text them to make plans, and it'll just be like.
I still remember
just
when
like
Floyd
Spices,
said
bro. Medellin, Colombia is the same shit, bro.
Yeah, just
that's why they tell you to invite 3 girls, bro. There's 2 of them, and even that has happened to me where all 3 of them don't show up. I'm like, fuck. Right. I'll be lying to you if I told you I'm not being dished by multiple girls in one day for what happens, bro.
What did Floyd say when he landed in Buenos Aires? He tried to cold approach a chick and she just ran from him.
Shit, fuck! I don't blame her, dog.
That's crazy. He said this. He literally said this.
I was gonna ask you, Nick Travels, have you been to Cordoba or just Buenos Aires?
Yeah, that was the first city. You know what happened? I need to stop watching YouTube. I was watching, I forget who, but I was watching, I don't know who, but it was this guy that went to Argentina for like 2 months, and he was just killing it. And he was just like killing it. Like he said he would like invite girls straight over. He would like cold approach at like the gym, and he was just having his way. Like he was having a good time. And that inspired me to go, but I didn't have like the same results, But like, yeah, Cordoba was the first city I went to. I met a girl. She showed me around the city. I still talk to her to this day. Like, if I want to, I can get a relationship with her, like easy. And then, but it was boring for me though. So like after like 2 weeks, I left and I went to Buenos Aires, and then that's when I started like meeting more people, and like I met this like Uber driver. He wanted me to smoke with him like while he was driving. Oh, you're black, like come play for our basketball team. And I was like,
oh
what
wow,
the fuck?
play for our basketball team.
I met like a couple more women, so I definitely had a good time. But yeah, that's what inspired me to go.
How was the nightlife in Cordoba? Decent?
Yeah, it was cool, man. It's like I don't know what it is, but they party late over there. So like 12, like 1 o'clock is like the start. You know what I'm saying? That's when things like start. So you could go on a date at 5, you know what I mean? Do your thing, whatever, take a nap, wake up, get ready, you know what I'm saying? And then head out at like midnight. And that will like people will just start like going in. But it's nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what I'm planning to do when I go to Mexico, if Argentina goes to the final, I'm buying my one-way ticket from Mexico City to Buenos Aires because I definitely want to be there if Argentina wins, bro. Because I know it's gonna be insane, dog.
Oh man,
so that's what I want to do. I'm gonna go to Argentina anyways before the World Cup, but like I'm gonna get like boots on the ground, check it out, get my cobs waves off my shoulders because I haven't traveled in a minute, and so. If I see Argentina goes right to the final, I'll get my plane ticket and then just fucking bounce straight to fucking Argentina.
I could see them because I know people are like still back in what is it, Ronaldo, but I don't know, man. If it is, this is gonna be. I think this might be his last chance for him. I think
Argentina is gonna take it again, bro. I think it's gonna be between them. Who else? What I think I'll give them a shot. Them.
Some European country.
I think Colombia is a sleeper. I think Colombia has a shot too, believe it or not. Colombia has a really good team, bro. I would say Argentina, Colombia.
You think Brazil? You think Brazil's back?
Fuck no, hell no. It's gonna be Argentina. It's gonna be Argentina, Spain, or fucking Colombia. It's gonna be those 3 and shit. Maybe Germany goes in there as well, or France. Oh, France too and shit. Yeah, France and shit.
Man, Germany was a disappointment in their last World Cup.
Yeah, but who knows? It might be Germany. It's gonna be between those 5 and shit. But I think Colombia is a sleeper. Nobody's expecting it. But
Germany
I'll go straight to fucking Colombia if they go to the final and shit. Obviously, like between Argentina and Colombia, I'm like, bro, I have to go to Colombia because I know motherfuckers. I was there like a year ago when they went to the finals in the South American Cup against Argentina. It was Colombia and they lost, but man, people were like fucking pissed off. But it would that shit was the most craziest shit I ever seen in Medellin. People were just going
South
crazy.
America. Is that the Copa? Is that
yeah? It was the Copa.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was nice, bro. But I can't imagine fucking how I would like Colombia would fucking burn to the ground if they won the World Cup, because I'll be the first one. I could promise you right now, like you're gonna fucking see people fucking in the street. Like, bro, I don't give a shit what anybody tells me. I know you're gonna see it, bro. Like people doing drugs. Like it's
That's
gonna just
crazy.
because it's gonna be like their way of like so much frustration in their life, just letting it go and shit that day, bro. So yeah, who knows? People are gonna get shot too, I think.
I could believe that. I could believe it. It's gonna be some chaos.
You're gonna see people
man.
shooting guns in the air. I could fucking promise you that too.
Either shooting guns in the air or shooting guns at someone else.
Someone
I
else,
can see
bro.
that
Both
happening.
ways and shit. Well, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think it'll turn into Medellin 1991, but yeah.
I don't know. I'll have my fucking camera, my fucking to do interviews. I'll get a bunch of fucking hoes to do interviews and shit. But I was gonna ask you, how were the women like? I know, like to me, my personal experience when it comes to Argentinian women, I feel like the best looking ones are from Cordoba. Every time I see them in Mexico and I find one that's really attractive, they're always from Cordoba. Like I hardly get the ones that are from Buenos Aires though.
No, for me, I don't know, man. I didn't have any luck, man. Besides that one girl that I met, I wasn't fucking with Cordoba at all, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they're obsessed with white people, dog. Like that's what I'm saying. I think that's just like a straight like a place where like if you're a white dude, bro, like you could be the most sloppiest white dude on the fucking planet from England or Germany, bro, with an 8-month pregnant stomach and flip flops and cargo shorts, and you just say that you're from London, all those girls will be on your dick, bro.
Yeah. So I have a buddy. He like lived in Salta, which is like up in the north,
Yeah.
for like a year, and he's like going back to visit next month. But he said it's chill over there. So I want to check that out too. I'm actually going to Ecuador and
All right.
Bolivia since they opened up. They got a new president. Bolivia opened up. Like you don't need a visa anymore for Americans. So I'm gonna check out Bolivia for like a month, and then I'm gonna go to Ecuador too and check that out because I've never been.
Man, you know what? I was hoping that Iran would open up, bro. I was like, man, if Iran opens up, bro, fuck. That shit, dude, that's just gonna be a fucking gold mine. I already have like 2 Iranian girls that invited me to their house. Like, oh, I want to show you my city. I'm like, oh my god. That shit.
What are the chance this new regime is about to take over?
I don't
it's
know,
crazy.
bro. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think Trump, like, Iran's like loaded with missiles and shit. That's what people don't like. America, it's like make it seem like Iran's like a pushover. Like, bro, they have a hypersonic missiles that can't be intercepted. They fucked up Tel Aviv, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I get so mad because like they're not showing you like the pictures. Like, Tel Aviv was destroyed, bro. That city got wrecked. And the other city that's right next to them, I forget the other name. It's like a port city for that city got wrecked as well. And shit, bro, the Israelis got fucked up and shit, bro. Like they were begging for like after 11 days, like ceasefire. And shit, they're getting. Even was it that racist guy in their government, Ben Gvir, whatever his name is, Ben Veer or something. He was like arguing with the locals and shit. Like we didn't know they were gonna do this. I'm like, what do you think they were gonna do? Bake you a cake for bombing them? They fucking. And I think this time. I'm seeing a lot of podcasts with like veterans and shit. Like I'm talking about like officers that have been in the service for like 30 fucking plus years, generals. Everybody's saying the same thing. If we go to this Iran thing happens, like even we bomb just a little bit, they're gonna throw the kitchen sink at us. Like those bases that we have in the Middle East gone, bases in Kuwait, Qatar, all those, and I think they pulled out of Iraq finally, but all those bases and shit were gone. If I'm Iran, I'm going to also launch missiles at the fucking cities that are hosting Americans. I'm going to launch cities at Riyadh, at fucking Dubai, and shit. I'm going to fucking fuck those cities up too and shit. Jordan too is going to also get it as well and shit, bro. So is Cairo. I'm going to try to hit Cairo as well. I don't give a fuck and shit. Because the Muslim populations are so enraged at their governments of being like, they consider the government's Zionist puppets, bro. That's what a lot of Americans don't realize. And like, so I think Iran's smart, fool. They're so smart individuals. I think they know if they hit these cities, people are going to be pissed off at Iran, but they're going to be pissed off more at their governments for letting the American bases there. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I think Iran could, in a certain way, start a second Arab uprising. Like the first one that happened in 2011, the Arab Spring, they could start one. But I think this one's going to be a lot worse. I think Sisi will be gone. The Egyptian president will be gone. The king of Jordan will be gone for sure. Like if the demographics change in the Middle East, America is gonna be fucked. That shit, bro. That's what I think. I think fucking and the Iranians could build a nuclear weapon really quick. It's not like they can't get one and fucking speed time. So if they're gonna go down. They're gonna go down. They're gonna take a lot of people with them. They don't give a fuck and shit, bro. I think if Israel launches a nuclear weapon, the Middle East will be changed forever. I think even countries that were like holding back at that point would start racing to build nuclear weapons. They will. Turkey will build a nuclear bomb and shit. Jordan was try to get one. Egypt as well. Saudi Arabia for sure is gonna get one and shit, dude. So I think it's gonna be bad for like I don't know. That's why I'm thinking like I feel bad for the Iranians, but at the same time, like bro, like if this war starts, bro, like America's economy could collapse because they close the Strait of Hormuz, oil will stop flowing and shit for the economy. How the fuck are the 18 winters gonna push our fucking products? Shit, no more gas. And that's what Americans don't realize, bro. Like everything runs on gas, electricity runs on gas, our supplies run on gas, planes, helicopter, everything, bro. And shit, like it's just like.
Yeah, I know people are trying to do all this solar power. I know, like, what is it? England at one point, or the UK was trying to depend, or you know,
if Iran opens up
power.
Iran opens up. I think I would go live there for a while. I'll stay there for like about a year.
If you said Iran, what?
If Iran opened up for Americans, they got rid of the government and they got a pro fucking friendly American government. I would stay there for like about a year.
Yeah, if they got a pro, if they.
Yeah, bro. I think it would be like Passportbros will definitely go fuck it up. I know they will. Yeah, I know they will, bro. Because Iranians are super friendly.
Look what's happening in Vietnam right now, bro. Like
no, but I think Iranians are super welcoming people, dog, and shit. But I don't know, maybe not. I don't think a lot of the because Iranian women are super smart. Fool. They're like educated. They're doctors' degrees. Like all the ones I know are like super smart, bro. They're all doctors, engineers.
Man,
like they're not about that fuck shit, bro. And so I think like somebody like NYC the Future or Jay Rel will go over there. What's up? Like, they're not gonna fuck with them and shit. Like,
dude, there are like I said, bro. Man, people need to stop falling for this doctors and lawyers stuff. Like there are literally like I know it's a different country, like women in the DR, that are like going to school, become lawyers. They're still selling bucks on the side.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. But Iran is different. Like the Middle East has a different like mindset, bro. Like you know.
Oh yeah. You get caught selling bucks over there, it's probably off with your head.
Yeah. No. Now women
they
don't
still
be doing that.
What is it?
They do it in the Middle East, but not like in Latin America when it's on steroids. Like Latin America has that culture. It's like get to the money no matter what. And the Middle Eastern women that I've seen from Algeria, from Lebanon, especially from Iran, Iraq, they all have a mindset of get to the money, but the correct way. And so you know.
Yeah,
I think they will, bro. Honestly, I think they will. If Iran opens up, fool, I think they will go over there, bro. You'll see BMT's dumbass go over there. Hey, what's up, guys? I got this girl that's a doctor. Look at how hot she is.
BMT's
wait a minute, but Barbara World had a doctor, or was that a lawyer chick? No, it was a lawyer.
Bro, Iran women are super beautiful though, bro. Gorgeous, bro. Some of them are curvy as well, too, bro. I talked to a few of them, dude. So I know shit, bro.
A lot of the baddies right now though are getting sent to the upper room. I've seen the
I think Iran will be the last. I think Iran's the last paradise on earth, bro. That's my personal opinion. Like if it was to open up, bro, it'd be a fucking paradise before. I don't know if dudes will ruin it.
What about when Venezuela opens up?
Nah, Venezuela's a shithole, bro. Like fuck, those people have a fucking mindset of Colombia as well. They're twins, bro. They used to be the same country. Colombia, Venezuela, Panama, Ecuador used to be all one country for a long time, bro. And that's
I didn't even know Panama was. I could see Colombia and Venezuela and Ecuador because they seem to have the same similar colors.
But Panama was like Colombia was forced to sell Panama to the Americans for the Panama Canal, bro. I don't know, you know that.
Right. The Panama, which
I know. Bro, I know. I believe it, bro. Like just because, but I'm talking about like Middle Eastern women, like that are professionals or like on a different.
Yeah, Black Baja Tour is the one I'm talking about.
I know, bro. Like I took a nurse that's from Dominican Republic to the swinger and Medellin. She was like acting like a hoe. When like this girl's a professional, and has a kid, bro. And when I walked in there with her, the first thing that came out of her mouth, man, if I brought my homegirls, and her homegirls are all professionals as well. And she's like, I know that, bro. I know definitely how Latino women are, bro. Like shit.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, well, yeah, they have the culture, they have the reputation. Even in the U.S., like Latin women don't have a reputation of maintaining. And God knows what happens in those quinceañeras.
Man, so when Nick traveled, so you went to Cordoba and then you bounced to. Did you go to Buenos Aires and check it out, or?
So I stayed in Argentina for a total of like 2 months. So I stayed in Cordoba for like 2 weeks, and
Mm.
then the rest was in Buenos Aires.
How was it there? Did the dating scene any better, or was the same bullshit?
Yeah, it was better, man. Yeah, like I had way more fun. Like I said, the taxi driver invited me to play ball. Like um, a lot. It's a bigger city, so it's basically like Bogota or like New York City.
All
It's
right.
very diverse.
Yeah.
Everybody's from everywhere.
Uh,
I met like three, like four different women there, man. It was cool. I didn't like. Everybody was chill. Everybody was like friendly to me. It was nice, man. It was a vibe. But like I said, man, just be prepared. Like the flakiness.
Mm. Yeah, bro. I don't care. Fool. I just go to the swinger at night. Fool. I don't give a fuck about no dating anymore in my life, bro.
Wait, Skyler also. I think he had issues.
Hey, they have swingers in all those cities, bro. I'm just saying, fool. Like if a girl flakes out, bro, it's only $20 to get your dick wet, bro. I'm just keeping it real, man.
Wait, in Buenos Aires? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
bro. The whole world has them, dog. They have them in Mexico City. Guadalajara has them. I smashed so many in Guadalajara, bro. Bad ones too, bro.
I didn't know. I didn't know there were only 20.
Medellin, they
We
have
shouldn't be
them.
talking about
Dominican Republic is the only country that doesn't have them. They have them in Panama. Actually,
20 roses. We're talking about roses. 20 roses. Yeah.
Well,
20 roses.
Europe has them. I've never been to the ones in Europe, but the ones in Europe I hear are insane. France has them. Spain has them. Portugal, England has them.
What are you talking about? What do they have?
Swinger clubs.
Oh, you pay 20 to enter those clubs. Okay.
No, they have different prices, bro. I'm just saying, like Brazil has them and shit. Like, man, you meet some beautiful fucking women, dog. Like, fuck. You become cool with them and shit. Like it's not just about smashing. Some people be like, oh, you're a horn dog. Nah, bro. You can like make acquaintances with people there, bro. And you become friends with them and shit. Like just like
you could probably even do business, like because
you
some
get
of
the
them probably
numbers and
work.
shit. I got in a few girls' numbers from there, and they're fucking attractive. Some of them, dude. Like they're cool, bro. Like you have your fun with them. Like, and it's the best thing about it is like that jealousy that you see from Latin American women. You can't get that from a girl that you met at the swinger club because she's doing fuck shit and you're doing fuck shit. So there's no fucking way that she's gonna be like, you wanna. That shit's like right. Like the girls that I met. No jealousy, bro. We just have our fun.
She's not gonna keep
and
saying.
I love it like that, bro. I love it like that, bro.
Because she's a socia herself.
Yeah. I don't know about the parties. I know I've only been to like 2 swinger clubs in Colombia. The one Lojeria, and then the other one I forgot what the name. Santiago, Medellin. They're both, but Lojeria is the good one. For it's really nice, bro. You see some really badass looking women. Brazil, I've been to ones in Sao Paulo, Rio. I went to one in Panama. I didn't like the one in Panama. I went to one in Guadalajara, Mexico. That one was fucking insane. They have a fucking live band, bro. Hey. These motherfuckers have a mariachi band in the swinging club, bro. Like, and it's a big ass club too. It's a real big one, dude. And when I first went in there, I didn't even think I was in a swinger club. I'm like, wait, and they're a band. They're like playing norteños, and I'm like, bro, this is a fucking swinger club, and they're playing norteños, dog. I know Nick knows what I'm talking about, norteños, and I'm just like, bro, they have a live band at a swinger club, bro.
You say norteños, you mean they're playing North American?
No, they're playing like country, their version of country music.
Oh, norteño, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like, they're country, the Northern Cali.
Yeah, bro, I was laughing and shit. I was laughing.
Northern Cali,
badass ones. I tell Nick, I don't know if they have them in Sinaloa, bro. But if you go back to Guadalajara, there's only 2. There's one called damn, I forgot the names, bro. But there's only 2. But if you check them out, fool, you're gonna see some badass looking women there and shit, fool.
That's crazy. I didn't know they were called norteños. Because when I think of norteños, I think of like the nuestra.
No, norteños are like bands like Tigres and Norte, like for example, that shit, bro. Like they were playing that shit, bro. I was just like, and dudes were like dancing in there and shit. Like that was the first time I ever seen that, bro. I was like, damn, this shit's fucking crazy. And I'm from Guadalajara and shit. It's funny. I've been going to this city all my whole life, and this is like last year. Last year was the first time I ever went to a swinger club and shit in that city. I didn't even know they were there. Fool. Like, and when I went, I just like was culture shocked. I was like, damn, dude, like I didn't know the women over here got down like that, bro. But whatever, fool, like to each their own, bro. Like it is not for everybody, but it's just an experience, bro. Like I like it and shit. It's my way of like getting away from reality. Sometimes you meet good friends there as well. If you're just drinking, you're like talking to shit with people and shit, So it's like going to like a bar and shit, fool. Like really, that's how it is, dude.
Yeah. Interesting. How girls be there Too good alternative when you get tired of. Oh, okay. I see
Lawyers, if they're alive, why did it go to college? Yeah, because women are fucking money hungry, dog. Like, bro, I'm not gonna say shit, but I knew girls at my university that were selling cat at UM, bro, and they got money, bro. And I'm looking at them like, and I'm just like, bro, you're making really good money. Like, you don't have to do that, but it just women are loyal to their feelings, guys. Like, even if a girl's making 50K or 100K, she could go sell box for like 1,000 or whatever just because she needs some money really quick and shit, bro. Like, you never know.
It's quick.
Dude.
It's quick money. She can get some. Yeah, she can get whatever. Yeah, I'm sure like Brazil's like that too. It seems to be right now that going the social media route is the way for them to get out of these favelas.
Yeah. Hot girls be there too. Good alternative when you get, yeah, bro. I don't know, dude. I went to the one in Loheria, fool. And Medellin and shit, fool. That's what it's called. And it has some really good ones. And I also went to the ones in Guadalajara and Sao Paulo has some fucking amazing ones, bro. Sao Paulo's crazy, bro. Like, actually, the first time I went to one, I actually freaked out. Like, I had an anxiety attack, bro, because that's not my shit, bro. Like, I really did have an anxiety attack. I remember walking out, I'm like, what the fuck did I just witness? Like, damn. And this is from a guy that does hood rat shit, bro. And I really did have an anxiety attack. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
the girl that
crazy.
was the whole night has like two guys like on top of her. Like, dude, I just freaked out. I remember I called my friend, bro. I was like, what the fuck? It's just like your mind's trying to compute it, but it's just like you think this nice girl is, and you know you're a swinger club, but you're talking to her for such a long time, and you can see her doing some fuck shit. Like, I'm just like, you're a fucking whore, bro. Like, I thought she was a nice girl.
All I know is, I guess if you hit a swinger, you want to be the first guy to hit it because the last thing you want is to hit it after like.
You know what, bro? It's not what people think, bro. People think that if I show up, I'm gonna get the girl. Nah, there's a lot of guys that show up fat, ugly, unattractive, smelly, and the girl's gonna always like. This is the one chance the girl has to pick a guy. Her husband's laying to her, or her boyfriend, etc. Mm-hmm. You really think she's gonna get the 200-pound dude, or is she gonna get the guy that's in shape?
Oh, of course.
It's that's why I don't promote it on here, bro, because. It's like, bro,
it's never going to be a guy that looks like Travel
most guys, like, you know, you gotta look right, bro. Like, and you know, I see a lot of guys that go there and like they're fat as hell, or they're just like super horny. They put the dick right in the girl's face. I'm like, bro, you can't.
It's never going to be a guy that.
Yeah, bro. That's why sometimes I don't like going inside that shit, because I'm like, man, dudes are just so desperate, bro. And shit, so desperate, bro. Like, I remember when I took my homegirl and shit, the Dominican one in Medellin, and the dudes were like grabbing on her. I'm not that dude that says, "Oh, you can't touch the girl that I'm with," but damn, they're just being too bad. I'm like, bro, like, fuck off, man. Like, and you know what? It's so funny. Even the girls are getting mad at her because, like, you know, Dominican women can move their body, bro. And so she was like shaking her ass. Like, I could see the Dominican girls like looking at their husbands like angry because the dudes are just like they're like open with their open mouths. They never seen a girl like twerk like that. And I was looking at them because I was paying attention to their eyes and shit. And I was like, man, look at these motherfuckers and shit, bro. Bro.
All I would say this is I'm in a few WhatsApp groups, and man, I don't know, man. Most of the women I've seen in these WhatsApp groups are fucking bust downs.
Yeah, bro, they are. Bro.
Yeah, even the ones, because most of them they're from Sosua. Now they've moved their operations to Punta Cana. But bro. I think it's gonna make Punta Cana now worse.
The swinger clubs, bro, have really attractive women, dog. And Brazil, really beautiful ones, bro. And fucking Colombia, beautiful ones. And Mexico, beautiful ones. DR doesn't have swinger clubs. And even the one I went to Panama has some good looking ones as well, bro. Some really attractive women, guys. Like, and I tell you, I'm gonna go to the ones in Argentina, and I can't wait. Cordoba has some, and so does Buenos Aires, and I can't wait, bro, because I have so much anger towards the Argentinians, bro. I'm gonna be the pound king that night. I don't give a fuck. I want to be the pound king. And this is going to be for all the guys that get rejected by the Argentinian girls because they could be so fucking racist towards us, Mexicans and blacks and shit. Fool. I know how they feel about both of us and shit, right? I'm going to pound it, bro. This is for all you guys, man.
Do your thing.
I want to do a pound king, bro. I'm going to fucking abuse them, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'm going to thug it out, bro. I don't know, bro.
I think I even heard even Roberto on his live said like, yeah, Buenos Aires is shite and stuff like that too. I heard him say that.
Sometimes people have luck because I see Rami Travels was walking with his camera in Buenos Aires and he had a group of girls. But my thing is that some guys don't know how to talk to girls because, like, why would you tell your girls your YouTube channel when you know it's all creep camming? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like, I'm a content creator. and I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And I've been to like 57. Like he did some of the conversation right, but he was like, I think the girls when they saw the channel, I think they're kind of like being professionally polite. But there's no way you look at his channel as a woman, a respectable woman, and you're like, oh, that's what I'm saying. Like I would not have done that. I would be like, oh, I'm a content creator. I'm thinking about doing a channel. I've done a few videos, but I haven't uploaded my channel. But here's my Instagram. Like, why the fuck do you got to give them your YouTube channel, bro?
I think that's the best route.
Use your head, guys. Like, use your head, guys. Like, be like, hey, you know what? I'm a content creator. I have videos on TikTok, whatever the fuck, and be like, I'm gonna do a YouTube channel soon, but I just like, this is me just starting off, And the girls would have been like, okay, you don't have a channel, like, no, but when I have one, I'll give it to you. Just lie to them, bro. Women lie to you all the time. Yeah, just being honest, bro. Like, and just be like, here's my Instagram, and that's all he had to do for when he would have went out with them, bro. I think he would.
Well, the problem is, here's the problem with giving out your Instagram. Some people link their YouTube channel.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not gonna fucking link my shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna have the link in there.
You need to have a dummy. You need to have a burner Instagram.
Yeah, bro.
account.
Yeah, I have a burner Instagram with a bunch of traveling pictures. Like, those girls were already impressed by when he said I've been to 50 countries, so you already have them on the hook, bro. And you could have been like, told that girl they're both, I think they were good looking, and he could have been like, all right, well, like, when are we gonna go out? Like us, we could go out in the group, like, next week. They'll be like, yeah, we could go out and we could talk about travel stuff, and like, but they're like super fucking like welcoming. Like, the last time I talked about travel shit to a Brazilian girl, this was in Curitiba. This girl, so I messed around with this girl at a bar, and then the next day I linked up with her again, and she came with a friend, and the friend was way better looking, bro. She had nice hair, blue eyes. She's actually in the States right now. She's very beautiful. And she was like saying she was going to go to Mexico. She spoke English. So we started talking about Mexico. I was telling her which places to go. And her friend got so jealous. Like, I shit you not. Like, within an hour, her friend's like, we're going to leave. She gave me like a friend hug, but like one of those hugs was just like fuck off type. And her friend, like when I was paying in line, her friend was still talking to me like, oh, you're back in line. Yeah, because it was already closing. So I was like, I'm going to be paying. She's like, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to hear about myself. It's already closing.
Oh, and you paid for both
leaving
friends?
Again. And when they were leaving, her friend was still waving hi to me, and the other girl that I knew wasn't saying nothing. Fool, like, you know what? She never talked to me ever again. And that's so funny that she hit me up. The one that I know from the one that's not the one that I was fucking around with, but the one I was flirting with. She's in the States now, and she hit me up like a month ago. She's like, "Oh, I'm here," and she's like, "Do you still talk to Nicole?" And I was like, "No, I don't talk to her no more." She's like, "Oh, okay," and shit. But I was later and no, it's like the last time I talked to her was when I was with you, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you were like friends." Like, no. I didn't bath her friend or nothing like that, right?
Yeah.
But I kept the G. I was like, I haven't talked to her. We just did we went our separate way. And she's like, oh, okay, like she's like super nice, super beautiful too, bro. And shit, I'm trying to get her to go to Mexico and shit. For like, she's bad. She's like, I'll give her a 9, bro. Beautiful body and shit, dude. But her friend was just fucking being a bitch, bro. Just like, it's just straight just savage, bro. Like, bro, like I'm not the only guy in your fucking what's up. Yeah, take one for the team. Hard pot of white chicks.
I don't know. I just can't put myself in a position to pay for 2 chicks, especially when they bring a friend. Like I'm only paying for 1. I ain't paying for 2 chicks though.
Yeah, fuck that. Bro.
Unless
now those girls pay for themselves, bro. Like they had money and shit. Like
okay.
But yeah, no, fuck no. Fool, they bought like nachos and shit. I didn't pay. I didn't even buy them a drink. Fool, like fucking that girl. The girl that I was flirting with, she doesn't drink alcohol anyways, bro. She's like
perfect. Those are the best kind, honestly.
Yeah. She's all church shit. Like every Sunday, I see her church shit on her Instagram.
You'd be surprised how much money you save. You get.
Yeah, dude. Like she's a super down. I think she's a girl from material, and I don't say that about many girls today in this modern world, but I fucking wish I could link up. And I'm so pissed because she's living in the States now. She's been here for like a few months, and I'm like, damn. When I went to Brazil, I hit her up. I was like, hey, let's go to like a Mexican restaurant. Hey, y'all go to Brazil. You want to impress a girl? Just take her to a Mexican restaurant, bro. They love that shit.
Take her to guacamole.
Yeah. But no, anywhere in Curitiba, there's restaurant. Every city in Brazil has a restaurant, bro. Like, and so I'm telling you, for like, even if the food's not that good, just like get her like a margarita. It'll be the first time they've ever ate. Like I've gone out with girls that are 30 years old and they never ate Mexican food, bro. So that's why I'm telling. Like, I'm giving you guys my hint for like, if you meet a Brazilian girl, be like, hey, let's go eat at a Mexican restaurant. And give her some shots and like loosen her up, dude. Like it's too easy, bro.
I will say this: that is a good idea, but almost every Brazilian chick, at least the ones that speak English, why is it that almost all of them have their favorite food is sushi?
Yeah, I don't know. They like sushi too, but you know what? That's the thing. But you want to win brownie points, bro. So you take them to a Mexican restaurant, And it'd be good. Like especially real guacamole is the number one. I recommend go. I think there's two guacamoles, but go to either guacamole, and they'll love that shit. Get them a margarita fool. It's not super cheap, but not expensive either. It'll be like, I guess like $60, which is a lot for real. But I'm talking about a real.
It is for real.
If it's a medium sized girl that's not that attractive, just give her some fucking sushi. But if you want really to impress this girl, yeah, get her some guacamole, guys. You know. I always say that's always worked for me, bro. Like I've taken like 3 girls to guacamole. They've always loved it, bro. They always tell me like, "Oh, I want some Mexican food again. You got me to like Mexican food. I never ate it and shit." For yeah, bro. That's it right there and shit, bro. That shit, man. Take one for the team. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this live, but I'm probably gonna do a live maybe like when I get to Brazil next month. I'm not gonna do one anytime soon, but the time difference is a bitch over there, so I think I have to do my lives at 11 o'clock that time over there, and it'll be maybe like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock over here in the States, bro. That's the fucked up part, man. If I do interviews with girls on the lives or whatever, I have them on the podcast. Unfortunately, I have to do the lives a little bit earlier. I can't just have the girls just show up at 12 o'clock at night, right? So it looks creepy. So there has to be maybe like at 9 or 8 o'clock. So it'll be maybe a little bit earlier in the States, unfortunately. But y'all can watch the rewind or whatever, right? But I got a few girls that said yes. So I'm going to be doing lives like just before I go out with them at night. Like some of the homegirls that are staying with me from the Colombian girls are going to be in Brazil with me. Well, one of them is. She lives in Buenos Aires, so she's going to come. So I'll do maybe 2 lives with her. Maybe like 11 o'clock, do maybe like 45, 1 hour live, and then we'll bounce and shit, you know? So it'll be like perfect timing for here in the States, man. But I look forward to doing lives with girls, man. I got a few girls that said yes, but when I get to Brazil, hopefully I could get more. I don't know if I'm going to go to Colombia. If I do go to Colombia, I'll definitely get some girls on the podcast as well over there. And shit. Brazil is just hard for me, guys, because, like, you know, I don't really speak Portuguese. I'm just, like, still learning and shit. And I don't have nobody here to practice with, so it sucks, bro. You know? And shit. Any, like, last final thoughts, Artie Will? Oh, shit. I guess he must have logged off. But anyways, everybody salute, bro. You have a good weekend. Tomorrow's Friday, and then after that, Saturday, man. But I'll be definitely doing more lives, though, on the upcoming, like, next months and shit with, like, guests and stuff like that. I look forward to, like, doing, like, the old stuff that I used to do. I used to do interviews, right? I'll do interviews, guys, but I want to do also lives with girls. I did one with Mariana, right? But, yeah. But anyways, guys, you have a good night, man.